bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria Watch, yo. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice or the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch. No more bad government. Nigeria Watch, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria Watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria Watch, yo. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria Watch, yo.
Avoided everything that concerns Nnamdi Kanu because of the money where their oga they owe, and so that Tinubu will not be angry with the TV station. What does that tell you? That Arise TV is no longer a TV station, but a political gathering, co-managed by Tinubu. No wonder the third most corrupt president of the world received Man of the Year award, courtesy of Arise TV and This Day Group. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome. Straight to the point. There is a saying in Igbo land where I come from, Ibem Sibia. I will tell you people what Arise TV did. Arise News, what they have done. Fine, you go and see no ta. Arise TV, I need to go and see no zone. Shame on Arise TV. Shame on the CEO of Arise TV, Ndoka. Shame on Ojuope. Shame on all the producers of Arise TV. Shame on you. It has been confirmed that Arise TV is now a political party. APC party. Full member of APC. And I will tell you why. I will give you the reasons. They think we don't watch them. They think we don't trail them. They think we don't monitor what they do. No wonder they were dishing out that quack, fake award. They give Tinubu. They gave Tinubu Man of the Year, President of the Year, Leader of the Year, after they have declared that he is the most corrupt president in Africa. They gave him an award. Yes, on weekend have been destroying all the properties of people living in Lagos. Sorry, in Abuja. They gave him the Minister of the Year. All because of what? Kedifa Jemerifa. Oh, when it is him, Jibe. Oh, when it is him, Miriji, that is what Arise TV did. Now, what thing they do? They will have to tell us who they are. Stop pretending, not they hide. Show your true color, Ndoka. Arise TV, show us your true color. Yesterday.
Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I would like to quickly say something about this particular video from our sister here, Kanu. To be honest, I really noticed that every saga that happened for the past 48 hours concerning Nnamdi Kanu, Arise did not talk about it. So that means it's true that Arise have decided never to ever talk about anything to do with Nnamdi Kanu anymore. And if it's true, then why? It's a big question because we did a video 2 days ago. She didn't talk about it. She did a video yesterday. She didn't talk about it. She did a video today, which I'll be playing shortly. She didn't talk about it as well. And none of, there are time slots that discuss what happened in court concerning Nnamdi Kanu. My question is, why? What happened? Strange. I may not know this thing, because I see somebody ask me on the panel the other day. I said I would do my research about that. Although upon my research, I couldn't find anything until I find this video that was forwarded to me. Then, and I went to Arise for the past 3 days. This whole thing have not been discussed there. It's strange. It's really, really, really strange. Maybe one or two persons might have something to say about it, but I'll just leave it right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. Good evening to you. Appreciate you always. Thank you so much, everyone right there. Every one of you just coming in. Love Mandika. Thank you very much. God bless you. Oh, I can see you. Thank you very much. Stello, I can see you as well. Edward, Eguavo, Sagbavo, Kwanga, Austin, Prince. God bless you all. And Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Timmy DB, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Good evening to every one of you right there, my people. Blessed lady, thank you very much, man. God bless you. Yes, God's grace, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Jidima. Thank you, Jude King. Thank you. God bless you all, my people. I'm gonna go bless you now. Okay, God's grace, you said is not only Arise at Nigeria Watch. What has Peter Obi said about this issue? Oh, okay. I don't see the carry me go another area. Okay. Hi. See where the Congo cash me now. I don't understand what you want to talk for this one though. All right. I don't know why Peter Obi not talk for the matter. To be honest, I'll leave it like that. I know you know. That's not true, Sha. Now, so Peter Obi never tweet about him. I need to do my research on that. Oh, I don't really want to make comment on this. Let me do my research on that. I don't know whether Peter Obi not tweet about it. But for now, now Arise they say don't talk about them. Now you they say Peter Obi. Hey, voila. This platform. Make una leave me alone. Make una ask Peter Obi, ask other people. Make una. I go do my research before the broadcast end. I don't know whether Peter Obi don't talk about it. I can't just start talking. I'm not sure if you don't already talk about it. I'll do my research on that. But meanwhile, guys, press on the like, help us to share, press on the dollar sign, buy me a coffee if you can. God bless you all. I'd like us to just move on right now. Let's listen to this one. I have a couple of videos for you guys today, but I'd like us to start from somewhere.
And wants to put a southern presidential candidate in 2027 is simply dishonest because he knows that the North cannot accept any party that does not have any northern input, either as the national chairman or the presidential candidate of the party. The South rejected it in PDP. So Abuja is not looking for any Labour Party person to be president. He's looking for his pocket. Because according to, realities, they are men of their pocket. They are men of, not men of the people.
Those are extreme
men of power and of their pocket. pocket.
Extreme allegations,
Yes.
which you may not be able to solidly find evidence. If you say Abure is a man of his pocket,
Oh, sure.
I mean, that's an extreme allegation.
What is extreme
to
in the fact?
impugn on his integrity.
I was just citing people. Arabambi came in and told the whole world that he has a criminal report from the police indicting Abure on certain issues. I saw it myself. Now, the National Treasurer of Labour Party came out openly and said Abure forged her signature to take money. Has Abure sued her? The former National Deputy Chairman of the Labour Party, one Mrs. Lebeke, came out and said Abure forged her signature. Has Abure sued her? So I have the right to tell you that this is a man who is a serial forger of people's signatures, because Paul came out openly to say it and he did nothing about it.
But should Mr. Abure take you on this legalist? Can you defend what you are saying?
I said I just quoted sources who are public.
But doesn't mean that they are right.
Are you taking me on?
No, but it's a judgment on his person that the courts, which should be able to adjudicate whether Mr. Abure is a criminal or not,
First of all,
not done.
First of all, I would so much appreciate him to do that tomorrow.
Really?
I said, what I'm saying is even a tip of the iceberg. I am an insider. And again, in law, if you cite a newspaper, for instance, there is nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying, I just called names and cited people who made comments. So they are not Kenneth Okonkwo's comments.
So the reason why you are against Mr. Abure is not only because you think that there are allegations of criminal nature against him. You are also saying that there might be some external influences and forces using Mr. Abure to destroy the Labour Party. Those are some of the things they are describing. Is that really so?
Now, let's look at it this way. There was an Arabambi who said at all costs Abure must be removed and Abure must go to jail. This was Arabambi's stand. I took him on that. The same Arabambi is telling you that Abure is the best thing that can happen to the Labour Party. The same set of people who are saying the ticket is no longer reserved for anybody are saying the ticket is reserved for P2B. Are they talking as people who are not being manipulated from outside? You can see it yourself.
So there are external forces who are manipulating the Labour Party.
There has to be external forces in any association that you belong to. You must anticipate it as given, because there must be spies from other parties in your own affair.
So Labour Party is infiltrated?
Like every other party. It is normal and natural. But it's unfortunate that it is the leadership that are the collaborators. If you, without reason, begin to accept the people who you were sending me to go and confront, Abure was sending me to confront the Arabambis. And then, without reason, you're telling me you accepted them. What reason is that? The reason is because Arabambi them wanted to hijack the Labour Party from the back door. Now it is Abure that is trying to hijack the Labour Party from the back door. So they now have a common front, because they might now have a common principle. Abure them were telling us that the ruling party was sponsoring the Arabambi people. They were saying it then openly. So now that Arabambi is with him, I have the reason to say he has joined the people that the ruling party is sponsoring.
You are still a member of the Labour Party up until the 25th.
Yes.
So as of today, you are still a member.
Because I dated my retirement, as in, but you know, I am on terminal leave.
So you are returning to the APC?
First of all, I have told you before, and at the risk of being misunderstood, that I don't use the word never in anything that I am doing. Never belongs to God. But why did I leave APC in the first place? They were a party that was moving Nigeria in the wrong direction, security-wise, economy-wise. And I waited to see whether if there is a new government when there is a change of power, we could see a new lease. Then Tinubu came in and then decided to choose a fellow Muslim to become his vice president. In addition to the security problem, in addition to the economic problem. So Tinubu now displayed that he is a man that is cantankerous to the spirit of diversity. I was telling my Muslim brothers that it's not about religious sentiments. It's about that a man who does not recognize our religious diversity will not recognize our ethnic diversity. That is simply a man who is cantankerous to the spirit of our diversity. What is happening today? The Muslims are suffering most in this country because it's about using them to acquire power. He just gave posts to the north without power and gave power to his people. So if you're talking about my going back to APC, if I say I'm a man looking for good governance for Nigeria, and I see a man who has chastised Nigerians with scorpions and serpents, who have made Nigerians to start paying 1,000 something rather than 195 naira that they were paying before he came into office. If I say I'm going back to APC to meet a country or a party where the leaders, a general who is a man of the DG of NYSC, is still picked on the road like a common criminal. We are in my place, Southeast. You could see how a member of the House of Assembly was killed and his corpse deposited along the road. If I see all these things and I get back to APC, then I am not serious when I say I'm fighting for good governance. Let me tell you, I will be the first to admit if APC changes today and is doing good for Nigeria. But don't tell me that out of 6 geopolitical zones, a man came in and is choosing only people from Southwest, not even all Yoruba, the qualified ones, but his own loyalists. As I've always told you, Jagabanic proteges, tainted with a Miloko philosophy. Then you want me to go back to such a party? I resign on principle. And until those issues are addressed, I remain opposed to any party that will not recognize our diversity. I am not in politics to jive. I am in politics for the people. The greatness I'm enjoying today is from the love of the people. When I want to take a decision, I look at what is right or wrong, what is true or false.
Mr. Okonkwo, you said Peter Obi was the best option for Nigeria in 2023.
I still maintain that.
Up until now.
In 2023.
But 2027,
yes.
Will you still work for Peter Obi?
You already know my stand on that.
You said you would not. That
whatever happened in 2023 should go with 2023.
You said Peter Obi, Bola Tinubu and Atiku should step aside.
I said it and I maintain it. Because in Nigeria, people will not give you their mandate and you treat it with levity. You must do everything decisively to secure it. Unfortunately, nature has bestowed on us the duty that in Nigeria you will not only win election, but you have to fight for your mandate. It has become part of our democratic.
So what party are you going to?
And remember, I told you that the indecisiveness of what happened in Labour Party was the last straw that broke the camel's back.
And you blame Peter Obi for it?
I blame everybody, including myself. We must all take collective responsibility for the anarchy in Labour Party. I saw it coming. I am a trained administrator before I even became an actor. And when I see crisis coming 1,000 kilometers, I cite it. And I'll tell people, let's kick it out. When I was saying anarchy looms, we have not come to this level. Now we've come to a level where you have caretaker committee that is chosen by all the members, stakeholders of Labour Party. And you have another set of clowns claiming that they are leadership of the party. And they will use all means to sustain themselves in power. They will use all legal abracadabra. They will use all, because they are looking for their pockets.
So who will then, if you think Peter Obi
is not
good enough
on the next party,
the APC is not good enough, are you going to the PDP? Which party have you decided to go?
For now, I have not made a decision on the party I want to go in. And if I do not see any party that has clear direction on the welfare of the Nigerian people, I will sit down and take it up in prayers. I would not join any party, except to my own understanding, it's a party that has a clear direction to the welfare of the people.
So Labour Party is a gunner as far as you're concerned. It's not a platform that can be of good to any Nigerian going forward.
Labour Party cannot even rescue itself. So how can it talk about rescue Nigeria? I've just told you.
What about Peter Obi and a possible coalition that can change things around?
You just say coalition. That is the best alternative that the opposition people would have to take.
If they take Peter Obi, would it work for him?
Now, you're coming into democracy. If the whole opposition should come together as one, and I decide that I have seen that this collectivity have the interest of Nigerians at heart, whoever they bring out, if I'm in the mood, why not?
On a final,
I'm not in person against anybody.
On a final note, where do you see this nation headed, and what do you think is the panacea or the solution to our present challenges?
Free, fair, credible, verifiable, and periodic election. If we have this, 20 years from now, Nigeria will be a first world nation. There's something about Nigeria. They know how to adjust to any situation once there is honesty in that situation. Oh, how I miss Jonathan now. If only because we're moving towards the direction of free, fair, credible, and verifiable election. I will not guarantee you that democracy will not trump up some crazy leaders from time to time, but democracy will still take them out when democracy realizes that these leaders are crazy. But if you don't have free, fair, credible election, you will bring crazy leaders and they will crazily destroy the system, and there will not be any opportunity to take them out.
Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, who is a spokesperson of the Peter Obi presidential campaign in 2023, thanks so much indeed for your time tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mr. Peter Obi, can still govern this country because of the love Nigeria has for him. And that was why we do not want people to now come and precipitate any crisis at that top echelon. We just let them understand that we still have interest in this man. We have, except, to the, first of all, I refusal to say, oh, I don't want. But for Labour Party, we have taken our case before. The two of us have met, so many times. Okay. But he has, accepted, and even Mr. Oti, the governor of Abia State, has also accepted, to run under the platform. And our governorship candidate, who was somehow, missed the governorship in 2023, will also be on board. Other people will now come, and we will now put up a spectacular performance in 2027. Right.
This is just social media narrative conversation. He wrote, dear.
Before. Yeah. Has he responded with his lawyers?
He did. He responded to
after that response, and the Niger too, they brought evidence out for him.
As legal tender, the EFCC, in a statement posted on X, disclosed that Uzondu, who is a retailer, allegedly rejected Nigeria's official currency as payment for the purchase of a Cartier diamond bracelet, but instead accepted $5,700 for the purchase. The agency said his actions violate Section 20 of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007, which stipulates that the currency notes issued by the bank shall be legal tender in Nigeria for any payment of any amount. I don't know if this will be termed as a welcome development, because we've been talking about how we want to de-dollarize our economy. It's great, but there's been reactions to this. Is it that they are selecting and picking the people that they will arrest? What about other places like maybe Wadila Road? And I just want to know about the embassies as well that collect, dollars and their currencies and all of that. They're allowed to do that? Okay, go ahead.
They're allowed to do that. Okay. But I saw a comment somewhere where somebody was saying, hair vendors, we're watching you
Forget
because
it,
it's the
we're
hair
not paying
vendors.
you dollars.
Yes, because this
Yes.
is part of. It's just become an ecosystem where and you know what, I understand the rationale where they're saying that okay, we import these things and so forth, but it's against the law.
Yes.
You cannot do it. We use naira in Nigeria, and the thing is, it points out a bigger problem, which is that yes, you know, we do tackle the government, and yes, we hold the government accountable. And
That's opposition voices are stifled on it.
So it's a chicken and egg situation was placed on church members to contribute, calling it a fulfillment of God's plan. Let's take a look.
He bought the aircraft, first aircraft, without any prayer, without any idea that the aircraft was coming. He said it, he delivered it. Nobody had any pressure on his life. There was no reminder on the offering. The offering didn't buy it, God bought it. There was no person contacted under heaven. God said it, I believe it. That settles it. It wasn't an ambition, it was an unveiled divine agenda. If God asked me, David, when do you want that aircraft to be bought? I said, God, take it easy. Take it easy. We are not near ready. Aircraft. Okay, let me find out first how much they sell it. He didn't give us the room to find out. We traveled around Africa with it.
All right, I mean, spiritual man is really in touch with God. I mean, I love this story in a way that...
I'm sorry, can I ask a question?
Okay, sorry.
In whose name is the aircraft?
Oh, he purchased it, of course, but he didn't use church members' offering to
what
purchase
is his
the
tax
aircraft.
returns?
Fine.
No, no, I'm sorry. What is his tax returns? Because a man that can purchase a private jet must be able to show us a litany of personal tax returns. Mm-hmm. So what is his tax returns?
All right.
What is the viable business venture that he's been doing all of this while? Yes, I support him. Okay. It's not church money, right?
Yes.
But what is his tax returns?
Okay.
What is his tax trajectory?
Okay.
Let's see all those evidence. And the kind of business he personally runs as an individual, LC, that brings this kind of returns to him, that out of the abundance he can purchase a private jet. Once he does those transparency things, there's no qualms about it. Me, I don't have problems with that. He can use money to buy anything.
Does he own a university?
No, the church. So that's not him.
Church. Oh, it's not him.
That's not him.
So you're saying, okay.
Probably, if he says it's him, it's not church money. I believe him.
Okay.
But also, he shows transparency with his own personal
his
tax.
His own personal
tax return. His own personal business is doing. You know, his own personal establishment. That's just transparency.
Rufy, Ayo, this is your constituency.
Okay, so let me come in here. Thank you very much.
All right.
So this is what is traditionally called testimony time.
Okay.
Let me just give, as a member of the constituency.
Yes.
So you can have an opportunity to talk about supernatural experiences, including times when God divinely provides for you. What he was trying to highlight there was the fact that he didn't put pressure on members of the church to buy him a jet. They came together out of their own free will.
Oh, so the members actually donated?
They did.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
No, the money didn't come from heaven.
I thought he said it was divine.
No.
Wait,
he didn't.
Wait,
yes, people come together.
Okay.
It was a gift, and he said that what he was trying to highlight was that he didn't put pressure on the people to give him.
It wasn't a country where people are suffering.
Wait, hold on. People have a right to do whatever they want to do with their money.
Right.
Right from the days of the Bible, when David was going to build the temple, the Israelites were coming out of captivity from Egypt, but they understood the principle of giving, and there's a lot to be said about a lot of people coming together to keep their little to become much. And so I just wanted to clarify that people have a right to choose. If I want to give my entire salary to my pastor, it's my business.
Okay.
You can check my sanity. You can check whether I've been. That's my business. I'll just end by saying this: that when it comes to pastors, yes, I know there are some fake pastors, but we shouldn't use the same brush for everyone. There's some people who have paid their dues, who have given a lot back to society, and so people want to give back to them. I give to pastors and I give to the church.
Yes,
so I can say
with
that.
due respect, in a country
I like that.
with a mammoth level of poverty,
yes,
we are saying people congregated, gave somebody such a gift.
Yes, but he's using.
Hang on a minute. We have billionaires attending his church. Does the optics look good in this sort of a country?
He's using the aircraft, like he said in the video, to travel around. He's gone to Africa.
He uses to travel around. But does the optics look good? Because we all talk about piety. We all talk about the life of Christ and denial.
All right.
That's just my point.
I know we're going to the next story.
Yeah.
Very quickly, I know his church transcends Nigeria, also transcends
that's
Africa.
what I say. He goes everywhere.
So,
with
you know, I
aircraft.
believe that there are people from all over the world who he
Yeah.
has probably helped or who have experienced some type of blessing through him, who can appreciate him.
Yeah.
Now, I've lived this experience. You know, I have personal testimonies of how I've seen some of these people, especially from, you know, exotic places around the world, who will give all they have just to gift a pastor or to give their pastor because maybe their family member was healed from the prayers or whatever. So some people won't value money because I think after you've experienced a miracle, your value for money. So if they have the money, they give some very extravagant gifts.
It's private jet they give now.
Well,
I have seen that.
The money was donated, like Ayo said, to free will to purchase the private. It's good that this clarification is out now. Well, all right. We'll take our next story under entertainment. Legendary Afrobeats musician Innocent TwoFace Sidibia has finally addressed rumors surrounding his relationship with the deputy majority leader of the Edo State House of Assembly, Natasha Osawaru, saying that she had nothing to do with his separation from Annie. Well, on Monday, the singer disrupted the House of Assembly after attending a plenary session, sparking rumors about his relationship with the lawmaker. Well, in a video posted on X, TwoFace expressed his affection for the lawmaker, saying that he loves her and wants to marry her. Let's take a look.
And Honorable Natasha, I see she has been dragged, she has been called all sorts of names, she has been labeled as a homebreaker, you know. She is a young, brilliant, amazing young woman. You understand what I'm saying? And she had nothing to do with, you know, what's happening between me and Annie in our marriage. You know, she has absolutely nothing to do with that. But I see everybody allegedly trying to, you know, rope her into everything. Yes, I love her. She's amazing. She's cool. You know, I want to marry her. Understand what I'm saying? So that on one side. Then on the other side, yeah, and Annie, we don't fight, we don't quarrel. You know, we have a good understanding of ourselves and what's going on. So allegedly, everybody has been saying stuff allegedly. Keep alleging. We shall continue to be alleging.
We shall continue to be alleging. Alleging. We broke this story yesterday. And look at this man has come out now to profess love for the Edo Deputy Speaker of the House. Ayo, you were the one trying to say, she has debunked the story or she has debunked the rumor. You were trying to cover it up. Go ahead.
So we're even protecting the name.
So
the man has now come. What is there to add to his public proclamation of love? Do you understand? You know, on a serious note, he's made his choice. There are two single people. But I was saying, though, that when it comes to you being in the public eye, both of them are in the public eye, one for political reasons and the other for entertainment. I do think that in the way that things were handled, he probably could have handled it better. In my estimation, he's actually thrown her under the bus. We're trying to even protect her identity on this show, and there he has exposed her to the world. And so people have been dragging her. You know, he said even in that video that people have been sending her death threats, letters threatening her. He didn't need to put her through all this.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. So I don't think, I think in this case, it was a very selfish move to have come out with this video to protect himself and be saying, no, you're alleging. Well, not alleging, we're trying to protect you and the woman. But
no, they're not talking about you because you didn't
allege.
No,
I'm just saying that even people who were doing it, who were alleging and just saying, oh, leave it. We're trying to bury the story.
Absolutely. But he came about, this is what love is all about, right? He's professing his love. He wants people to know that he loves this woman. He wants to marry this. I love the African story. African men are allowed to marry many women. Go ahead.
My concern is just this. I hope women are watching.
Right.
At some point, Annie Macaulay was the African queen.
She was the African queen.
But in all of what they do, I just hope they put the interests of their children first. That's my priority.
Absolutely.
Well, matters their daughters, their young girls who are watching this.
But I mean, you know, he said that they are good, they are friends. Nobody should cry more than the bereaved. It is okay, people get separated and people live happily ever after. What can I say? Congratulations, TwoFace.
Hear from Annie.
No, well, until we hear from Annie, but that's what he's come out to say. We've not heard from Annie. Congratulations, TwoFace. We will come for your wedding. Why not? Well, all right. Shall we head over to the United States now? Well, the walls.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all for that particular one. I say, I shook my mouth for this TwoFace matter where they trend everywhere. Love is beautiful. love Tokyo. Tokyo. You could not leave me alone. No, I try make I Natasha don't find love finally. Okay. I'll leave this one for Black Panther. Make a talk later. Come here, because if I talk now, Madarita will pull my leg. Madari's finance go pull my leg. So I don't go talk for this matter. I'll leave it the way it is. Thank you very much, my people. I'd like us to move on. Wait. Allah. Okay. Oh. They say we be lazy youth. Now people will say, no, we are not lazy youth. The things where Nigerians they put their time, they discuss online upon all that we are facing. Anyway, I don't leave the matter like that. Like I talk, my man not go put me for trouble. You know, Mother Rita go they listen now for a kishi, they cook a black soup there. Mother Iris Finance go they one corner. Mother Iris Finance, you see that? She don't come. I not talk for this matter. Let me jump the matter and move on to the next stage. Let's go to Edo State, guys. Updates on what happened today in court. I gave you guys some update earlier on. Although we were waiting for Sarati to bring his update on, we know quick come on air. So he apologized for that earlier on. So, but we are still going to listen to him now to see what he have to say. You know, in case you did not watch my own delivery, you can watch that one earlier this afternoon around 3. I posted that particular one. Let's listen to Sarati quickly.
My people, now good evening. My name is Irime Goodluck Osarity, and I bring you an update today. Today, now the 12th of February 2025. We enter court today as the women I lead PDP, Senator Zame Dede, Honorable Matudo Kene Dede, Right, Honorable Friday Tula Dede, and other PDP leaders. Then they, for APC side, their leaders plenty come where PDP leaders when go join them still come. And Nosa Adams did there, Ogbede Ahmad did there, almost did there. 9 proceedings start. They bring 4 witnesses today from Esan Northeast local government, Oredo, Agoko Edo, and Owa West. The one from Esan Northeast, the statement when he write give court on oath say overvoting not did the polling unit when they ask him. So as the PDP lawyers come the questioner today, he can admit say overvote today. The one from Oredo, he come down now he can get a CB. Because the result when they show him from IREV when agents sign, when they IREV, it can't different from the one when INEC collate, take announce result. He might be local government collation agent officer, but he said the result when INEC, when they show him, the 2 results when they show him, he say he not identify that one when INEC collate announce result. But the one when they IREV, he understand that now there's small Castle come be I say one bust. As he say, make he explain, court just say make he rest. So the one from Agoko Edo and Owa West establish the fact say on cross-examination, they say the form when INEC supposed fill before voting start, that form now from EC 25B, say INEC no form, they not fill anything. So now no duplication of that, now cancellation, now that one mean. So as proceed, they can't go on, they can't tell court say, their witnesses, they will bring a court tomorrow. But they get document when they want to submit today, give PDP lawyers. Now that one, the other witnesses go take work tomorrow. Now court can adjourn it tomorrow. Una well done.
Well, first of all, let us appreciate the APC for giving us witnesses that have been very useful to us, especially the one from Eastern Northeast. who in his deposition confirmed that there was no overvoting, but under cross-examination, he later changed his mind that there was overvoting in one of the units. And so we are pleased with some witnesses, and also the one from Akoko Edo and from Oredo. They did a good job helping us to substantiate our claim that there was non-serialization of particulars for election materials, sensitive election materials, and overvoting in several units. So to your question, I'm hoping that councils will be able to make judicious use at that times, but in the interim, we are pleased with the witnesses helping us to substantiate our claims. That is the whole process. That's the whole idea behind these conversations, and they're doing a very good job. Thank you again to the APC.
But sir, the witness from Western Northeast you talked about, he also admitted there that the result was cancelled, right?
Yeah, he admitted the result was cancelled on EC8B, but in the case of overvoting, the Electoral Act stipulates that the presiding officers must cancel the results at the polling unit station and then fill from EC40G, which the presiding officers failed to do. So that does not substantiate cancellation. So it is obvious that although from EC8B it showed dash, but INEC failed to do their job according to the Electoral Act to cancel the results. And that's our argument.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
All right, guys. This one are the update where I give on earlier on. They say APC, the witness where they bring come. He talk like for one corner, they come up for him, show him evidence, then he come admit, say, now so it really happen. But nevertheless, as soon as they hear them, they make they believe that one more than how me to interpret them. I appreciate every one of you, my people. But meanwhile, this is circulating audio, that will be going on for more than a week from Don Pedro. I would like us to play it here. I wanted to play a couple of days ago, but because we have a law that we are presenting here all the time, sometimes it skip my mind. But since people don't say, we could talk about them, make a plan, make a listen.
Those state. It be like say PDP, they carry us, they go where we don't know. Because this voice record where somebody sent to me, so I will play them. If there is no somebody who is eloquent and sound enough to debunk this voice record, it will be like say somebody not the APCO. Because not be said to win election for PayPal, but have you won the people's mind? Now the waiting matter. Because the more evidence there for the one where Alhaji Bola Tinubu win than the one when it happen for Edo State, because who they cry they see. Because this one when it be saying though they claim so say na they rule Edo State, it could make somebody debunk this voice record when I want place. So because this one are Okonkwo wait there for inside though, they could listen.
Hello, Pastor Peter. You see, who are APC? APC is Jared Tenebe, a man that was rusticated from school and then finished school. Who is APC? Egogo, a boy from Akwa Ibom, Abi, Cross River State, who lives by begging and cannot write his name in English. Who is APC? Tony Kabaka, and Agboro. Who is APC? A Boston. Agboro. Who is APC? So they don't even know the implication. What happened is the first time that kind of a thing will happen, that INEC could not present one person. Now there are almost 5,000 polling units in Edo State, and INEC employed three person per polling unit. Polling officer 1, polling officer 2, and assistant polling officer. Then they have 198 wards, each one with a collation officer. Then 18 local government, so more than 15,000 staff that INEC employed for the election. No one was willing to come and say this is the right result, because all the INEC results were fake. No one wanted to testify on behalf of INEC. So in embarrassment, INEC had 2 weeks to prepare, 2 weeks to present their defense, starting from last Monday. Now, this is how the thing works. When you are the petitioner, you have the first 2 to 3 weeks to present your case. We started in the second week of November. Then INEC, as the first respondent, will now present their case, their defense against what Aswe Godalo presented. Then after that, APC and Okpewolo will now present their own. Now, we have presented all the beavers. We have presented all the certified true copies. They have the fake copies. And now, INEC is told, okay, INEC, who do this exam for, who do this election for now? Bring the people when we come talk, say, okay, this result when we write for here, now my handwriting, none of them agreed because they were all written by one person, according to the forensic report. So what was presented and announced in Benin by INEC was not done by the certified persons who were supposed to have done it. So none of them came forward, including university professors and all those, to come and the youth corpus to come and say, now we write them, including the INEC permanent staff who organized the election. So INEC, first of all, lied. Not be say lied. They said we are bringing they were supposed to start on Monday, this Monday that just passed. Today is the 6th. They were supposed to start on Monday, the 3rd. They pleaded for the court to adjourn till Wednesday. On Wednesday, they pleaded that, look, our witnesses are on the way. On Thursday, on realizing that none of them will show up, they had to close their case. So in law, I'm talking as a lawyer, as a PhD holder, in law, 3 things are very important in a case. Number 1 is the evidence. This is the evidence. Number 2 are the witnesses who will corroborate the evidence. Number 3 is based on the evidential collaboration. That is the evidence presented and the collaboration. The judges reach a conclusion. Now, they did not present evidence. We did. They did not present witnesses to corroborate their evidences, which is non-existent. We did. The only thing they tendered was the result we had already tendered. But they cannot corroborate anybody to say this is the right thing. That is it. So what APC is doing, APC dwells on propaganda. We fought for the election tribunal to move to Abuja because the APC thugs were willing to fight DSS. APC started clapping. So you are seeing the mental depreciation, the demented mental state of the APC people. Please share this audio. My name is Dr. Pedro Obaseki. I was the Deputy Director General of the campaign in charge of strategic operations and communications.
Una hear am? Now Don Pedro Obaseki, na be that. You know, this video, this audio that they circulate for the past 1 week now, if I'm not mistaken. You know, yes. So, but nevertheless, that's all I have for you guys today. I've done my part today, my people. I'd like us to start talking right now. For those of you that want to call into the show, you can start calling in now as I quickly take these articles that I have for you guys here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Now, God bless you now. I see some of you don't ask me some questions, tired for that comment section. There are some questions I'm trying to avoid. Anyway, let me take this one. Nigeria must urgently reform electoral system to restore public trust. Peter Obi, now he talk this one. And I see Peter Obi not talk for Nnamdi Kanu matter. But they talk for another thing for here. Now, one of the how this concern me now? So anyway, I'll just leave this one so that we can start talking on time. You know, then I have another article here to quickly tally up on those states issue. Margarita, I can see you. Thank you very much, man. You know, I'd like to quickly put this one on screen. Just to tally up, though. I'm only taking the headline. You know, as you can see right there, coming from the Guardian, Edo Election Tribunal, APC witness admits overvoting INEC flaws. You know, so that's it. That's all I'm just taking on this particular one. You know, then I have my last article here for you guys. The last one that I have here is coming from the People's Gazette. Erofai sent this out. I'd like to take just the headline as well, coming from People's Gazette. Erofai, whose critique Dadiata vanished in 2019, admit Kaduna government sponsors talks to kidnap, torture, and critics. You know, so I don't want to take more on that, but I just wanted to bring that one in quickly. But meanwhile, the Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. I would like to take some calls now, but nobody's calling in for now. I'd like us to move on. But okay, let me go back to the question you guys are trying to ask me here. Let me see. God's grace, you responded and you say he has not at Nigeria Watch. I'm very sad. It's very painful to me. No one is talking for Nnamdi Kanu. The man is frustrated and only, okay, you did finish your statement there. Arise, don't decide, say they're not going to talk any Nnamdi Kanu matter for their platform again. That one shocked me. Then when I come to tell me, say Peter will be not talk about time as well. I will not say maybe to talk for this matter now. So I'll leave it for my panelists. May they do this one. God's grace, you went on by saying, are you afraid to speak about at Nigeria Watch? We all know you are always standing for Peter Obi. When Dele Farotimi was arrested, Peter Obi went out all the way. He even promised to pay his bill. Okay, how this take concern me now? That one makes me try to make a figure. I'm still trying to figure it out. I take concern me. Shidima said, Mr. Elvis, Peter Obi will not address Nnamdi Kanu problem because he does not believe in Biafra, which Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. But at the end, Nnamdi Kanu is a Nigerian. So Shidima, I disagree with you on that. Nnamdi Kanu is a Nigerian. Let's forget about Biafra for now. And the guy is gradually languishing away. So anybody can speak for Nnamdi Kanu, including you and I. Anybody at all. Anybody. It's not about Biafra or not Biafra. He's a Nigerian. Anybody should speak for him. So Nnamdi Kanu have warned all the Igbo politicians that the current Nigeria constitution can never give them the presidency. And they thought he was joking. Okay. Anyway, I heard the jumps or comment full year. I don't know if you take all of them, but nevertheless, I'll leave it like that for you guys. Make una just and God now go bless on my people. Let me just move on. Thank you so much, my people, because I remember not drag me for this matter. Arise, say they're not going to talk about this thing again to tele forever. Anything we concern Nnamdi Kanu, then when I say Peter, I will not talk about him as well. But let me call on the first person on the panel, which is Henry Gabriel. Henry Gabriel, thank you very much, my brother, for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. First of all, let me go to Mr. Peter Obi. Well, those who are asking you to speak, they should take some. You'll be talking since how many days now? They should take this issue to Arise TV. They have a channel in their state too. They have a Tinubu channel. They should take it there too. They have a other online platform, the program. So take it there too. The way you speak on this issue about Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think any of those people go to that limit, to that extent. The way you're talking about this Nnamdi Kanu issue, none of them stand. They are the same. They are the same people. Igbo. They could not take it serious like we were taking it serious in your platform. So what did they want you to do? They want you to buy yourself on the issue. You will try your best to speak. No matter what we do, some of them, satanic people, will come here and start telling you, Peter B, what Peter B should do?
God bless you, my brother.
What Peter B should do? Tell me. They should tell me. Everything Peter B. You have on a president on the knees, how they speak it, or in the Igbo. Why don't take it to these people? Your president. It's not by dressing when they have party, they dress up, spray money. Take your problem to these people. You speak the same language. You believe in what it stands for. We don't believe in all this hip hop or what they call him. I believe it's free. It's injustice that's going through in Nnamdi Kanu. It's unfair. That's why I don't believe what it stands for. Doing all these things, I don't believe it. But I believe you have to get him a fair trial and let him go. When they come here and start bringing every time they bring Peter Obi, this Peter Obi, this. Come on, man. You take it somewhere else. They have a big those men represent them in America. Donald Trump is there, and you vote. They said they vote for Donald Trump to give them Biafra. They believe Peter Obi is a weak man. Take it to Donald Trump. Take it your president in America there, Washington. They have it there. It's not by doing party showing what you have. Now it's your brother your language man is in prison, language in a police custody. You are here putting blame on Peter Obi. Is Peter Obi your problem? It's not the same. You people said, yeah, you don't believe in one Nigeria. Peter Obi, they're not going to vote. Is it the same? It's the same you people that said they will not go to vote for Peter Obi. We're going to do sit at home. You know the same people like you come here and platforms start making noise here. Bunch of coward. You people talk. You don't think. I don't know why. I don't know if they talk. They don't think before they speak. Leave Peter Obi out from your mouth. You people said you don't want to vote for Peter Obi. The same people, you people who said you're going to do sit at home during the election time, 2023. You did it. So why you come try and wolf for here? Leave Peter Obi to breathe. Let him breathe. What do you want Elvis to say? Elvis have been speaking more than you, more than your tribe, more than your Igbos. He's the one. Every time here in this platform, and Panelist was speaking about it. So what do you want from him? Do where Elvis stopped, where Elvis was stopped now. You do start from there. So, Mr. Elvis, I will tell you, don't even listen to this bunch of crowd wolf. They are just empty vessels. They're a bunch of buffalo who have not even know where they belongs to. They know the way to cry, to write a petition, write to the all country, all these international bodies, all embassies. They don't do it. They say they have the best, they are the majority, whatever they call themselves. Why they don't do it now? You want me as a Benin man come stay front for you. We'll be staying front every time protest. We are the number one every time protest. We'll be trying, we see use our voice on social media. You push, you try too. Tomorrow you come and call us minority. It will be. That's what I was saying. Peter B should not get time to listen to all this bunch of frats. Okonkwo is just talking. Okonkwo is just like other politicians, I call him. You know, people who talk like this, they're not straightforward anyway. People who talk like this, they're not straightforward. I'm leaving PDP, I'm leaving a Labour Party. They forced him to come to Labour Party before. The same Okonkwo was in APC before. I guess people forgot. Huh? You want Peter Obi to go on violence, then Peter Obi is this. Okay, this time around, Peter Obi comes so hard to the government now. It comes so hard. They won't try to arrest him either. If they have the baggage on this man, they could have arrested Peter Obi ever since. The same people who sucking Peter Obi cannot do this, cannot do that. The same people will be letting Peter Obi languishing in prison, just like living at the Kanu right now. This same bunch of coward. You see them now who come out to conversation, start telling you we are not coward, we know what we are doing. You don't know what you are doing. This man be spending 4 years in prison. You want Peter Obi to come in. Okonkwo is just seemed like I look Okonkwo like what do you call this man? Boala and what they call this Wiki. They are same bunch of talkative. They talk. They don't have anything. You want Peter Obi to step down. I think you have to talk about Atiku Tinubu, not Peter Obi. Peter Obi have more to offer, more than you do. More than Okonkwo. Peter Obi have more to offer to Nigerian people. More than Okonkwo. Okonkwo should sometimes keep quiet. He should reserve his comment sometimes. To reserve his comment. Because sometimes his comments just get on my nerves. Peter Obi will be the president of Nigeria if they have a new electoral reform. Peter Obi will be the president if they have electoral reform so that things will work well. Peter Obi will be the president. You know. So we are trying our best to speak out to the public. We are trying our best to speak out to the public. Like the election right now, you can see the damages there. I was expecting those son, what they call him, Max Zuckerberg, what they call I don't know if somebody correct me, tell me his name. this man who's one of the legal head for Nnamdi Kanu, who said he was proud to bring the bill to change the national anthem. I was thinking, gonna say electoral reform. We need it. They should call for these INEC officials to be disband. Those who are found guilty. Mahmoud was found guilty because the people challenge this election result, but he still go ahead to announce. People like this, they should sue them to court. None of them do it. None of them do it. They're only proud to go and say, I passed the bill to change the national anthem. Bunch of corrupt people. They know the right thing to fight for in that country, but they're not doing it. APC know their fraud, and I help them for their fraud. It's not the same. It's not. This is not the same. They call this guy from what?
The bell has rang.
Oh, sorry. You know what I'm talking? I don't even know sometimes. Sorry. Okay, I dropped
that's
them.
why I noticed whenever I ring bell, you continue that time
Your
you
bell. Let them ring well loud. Not a loud reach, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, not Vesha.
Sorry,
Not
Mr.
Vesha. Sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Another thing when I hear, I think I heard him say Ewobi. I heard that one. During his submission, Henry gave birth.
Who did he? I didn't hear that. What does that mean?
Tell me who I call Obi. Tell me who I call Obi, Mr.
What
Mama
does that
Patricia.
word mean?
What it means? What did I say?
It means I think you were giving like you were angry now. You were.
Now what did I say? You say who I call Obi now. Say it.
It means idiot.
No, say who I call Obi right now. You are the one who hear more than everybody here. Who I call Obi? Tell me.
So I heard it. So I just.
I beg, mind your own business.
Okay.
Mr. Henry, you actually said it will be, and it's whatever it is, it's derogatory. You know, to whoever you were talking about.
To who? Tell me to who? No,
whoever you
say
you were talking about an ethnic group.
What does Owobi mean? What does Owobi mean?
Owobi means idiots. Idiots.
It's a derogatory word.
To who?
Mr.
Well, why are they arguing now? Well, let me say something. Why are people arguing it?
Because
you
can call it
we heard, and it's not part of this channel.
Mona leave the Obi alone now.
Hello. Okay, excuse me, everyone. Mr. Henry, did you use any words like that? Because I don't need to go play it back again.
Mr. Elvis, I use MOB, but I don't call anybody name. Yes. Your president could be MOB too. Your president could be MOB. It's allowed.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
God's grace. I don't know. It looks like you are here for me today. I don't understand. What do you mean that we all now know your stand? It comes to Peter Obi, Nigeria was blah 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 blah. Listen, if you want to talk, please use the link. We posted that a link earlier on. Come to the panel and give your own submission. I say I'm not the talk for this matter. So,
Nigeria, what you said, leave them now.
Black Panther, beg. Talk to us, my brother. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody that has spoken and thank all the viewers. Mommy in diaspora, more grace to you. Long life and prosperity in Jesus' mighty name. I want to thank the people seated majestically, listening to our voices through Nigeria Watch. May God bless you guys, and let's keep talking, and let's keep listening, and let's keep changing the mindset of a lot of Nigerians, which has gone bizarre. So we have to bring them back and know the reason why Nigeria, that is not a country yet, is in this situation. Now, I want to say something here. If somebody says something in a language that only you understand, whether it is up or down, put anybody in it. There's no need to say one thing. People, they talk here, they use Yoruba talk. I know they take the kind strong word that they talk. I don't want define them, but now let me and you understand them. So
I disagree with you,
there's
Mr.
nothing in it.
I disagree 100% with you because if don't be waiting with the use here, listen, you can use the word satanic. Okay, if you know
Mama, did you understand what I just
why
said?
don't you use the general language? Use the
Did
general
you
language.
understand did you understand what I just said?
I understood what you said. You said that you
don't understand. You don't understand what I said.
I do understand you. Listen, Mr. Black Panther, what we are using here, Mr. Elvis will say they are satanic. Instead of calling them
out of this one.
Mama, hold on. It's my time. I'm standing. Let me explain.
It's your time. So don't come here to correct what has been corrected.
Let me tell you guys, we Nigerians, we are so forgetful. A lot of us have used a language to say something. You cover it with that language which nobody understands, but we all know. So when you now particularize it that this person is using it's madam, wait, I'm talking now. When we now start particularizing because he uses it.
To some people, you need to give us an example. In fact, use me as an example. Have I spoken a language that is derogatory?
Wait, Madam Rita, hold on, I'm talking. Don't let me go into archive. I'm not that kind of Nigerian that forgets everything. I'm not that kind of a Nigerian. What are you telling me? Have I not used Yoruba words, using Yoruba words to say something? Do you understand Yoruba more than me? When I speak Yoruba here, do you understand what I spoke? It's only those people that know Yoruba that understood what I spoke. So we should not particularize one person that is using one thing. You want to be a Wobi? Yoruba man know what they call Wobi.
Anyway, I'm not even going to argue. I don't have the energy right now.
The fact is
that when I know they attack somebody for nothing sake, Jerry, when I leave her like that.
Somebody say you have to use a language that is understood by everybody, not the derogatory language.
You don't do. Let me talk on what's going on.
Your president, Mr. Patricia.
Let me talk. Make una dey talk. Make una put am for na mind. We'll talk that one later. We'll talk on the main issue. You see, what is happening now is that Peter Obi is not talking. Peter Obi has talked before on Biafra. And Peter Obi has given a political voice. Because if you are expecting Peter Obi to talk like you are not going to get those words from Peter Obi. But I expect Peter Obi to talk, but using the voice of political voice to nation to speak. Because he has to mind his words when he's speaking. So that the coconut guys that are all there trying to catch him with one word will not be able to do it. During the interview when he was campaigning, he spoke on all these issues. But we are not expecting, I know what Peter Obi will speak. I know. And I want him to speak on it. But I know that if he's going to speak, he's going to use a political tonation and he's not going to speak like me, the way I will put it on ground. That is what we should know. In this aspect, Peter Obi is under Oganeze. Oganeze is the arrowhead of all the Igbo, speaking Igbo, worldwide. Peter Obi bows to Oganeze. So Oganeze is in a position to lead so that other people will use the word that they have spoken and use it to move forward. And we have spoken yesterday. It is not something that was born out of whether somebody want to do something in a haste. It was born out of critical analyzing issues. It was born out of love. It was born out of people opening the books and say, this is the pathway to take. We cannot continue to do this thing in Nigerian way. You cannot continue to localize an international issue. It was hijacked from other countries. That is an international offense that the Nigerian state has committed. And the Supreme Court has made it clear. Is discharged and acquitted. There is a law, there is a judgment paper on it. It has been released on internet, it has been released. So what is sitting down there? When you have a world court judge, when you have a woman leading the world body, when you have some of the richest guys in the world, they are Igbos, they are there. Go as we have stated yesterday. I'm not going to repeat myself. Go and listen to yesterday issue. What we sit down, we analyze it with people that are well read, and we concluded these are not Igbo people. These are not Igbo, but because we know that if Kanu succeed, the entire race in Nigeria succeeds. That is why we are keen. That is why we have keyed in that they should make this case an international case, so that Nigeria will be locked down by the international world. Then let's see how we play the ball. How did Mandela play the ball? How did Nadeko play the ball? And how did other pressure group around the world play the ball? How did South Africa went to the World Court to make sure that this Israeli Prime Minister is locked down, cannot go to Europe? If he goes there, he'll be arrested. And Nigeria is a signatory. We need to work. We need to use our brain and forget this. Don't let all these back luggage of old system. Don't put it in your head. Think new. How this is a new world order. It's already in. We need to think. You cannot fight the old way. We need to fight in a way that when people see us. That's why we said organization should lead. We are with him. You have some 5% of Nigeria backing you on this issue. Forget all this regrammated for. We have people backing you. If we stand for you, we know they shake for Edo State. The Benin stand for you, know they shake. We are standing for truth. What is done well should be done well. This man has no case, and you cannot try him because you don't have a local standing. But they are gagging you, which the Supreme CGN don't have the power, constitutional power to gag you because you're ready. There's a problem tying you down. So you can compromise if you even go, but don't have the jurisdiction over that case again because Supreme Court has already made a law, which is binding. So I want to go to TwoFace. TwoFace, that lawmaker in Edo State, that is why I say this thing, women, you need to reorientate and re-educate, because the world is changing and our women are being orchestrated by all these things that is happening in the Western world. Look at if I don't need to investigate this, TwoFace has been going out with this woman while he was married.
You have 1 minute.
And the woman knows, the lawmaker knows that TwoFace was married. Can a man just see you tomorrow? He'll tell you, say, I want to marry you. I go marry you. I just come open, say, I go marry him. We've already concluded they'll be going out. That's cheating. That comes to women. Is it everything under the trouser you just go after because he's famous? I know TwoFace one-on-one. We don't meet. I get picture plenty. But I don't go one show him. Make you not go to talk. I know TwoFace on one. I know in bad part, I know in good part. We carry and come Port Harcourt for program. I know one-on-one. So all these things going on, TwoFace has head in this issue. I'm not the support that you're having a problem, you're having an issue with your wife. Before in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you don't go. You say one marry and that wife. That is rubbish. They take woman do you. But women need to go back into their cocoon and reorganize, so that we will see that they are not, for this one, the woman, the lawmaker head, because she was having a stop style with TwoFace when he was married. So that one is very clear. On the other side, I will speak on the other one when we Edo State issue. I beg, Mona Truwiam. They let them fight and break their head. Anybody will become governor, will go force them so that I will do the right thing. That's all I know, because this election, this tribunal, they are all undertaker. They can do magic. We know the magic they will do. So let me know they talk of that issue again. Let them go and fight themselves. Thank you, Nigeria. I'll speak on another issue later when I have the opportunity again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Black Panther. Thanks very much for your submission. Thank you, everyone right there. I appreciate you all. I'd like to quickly address what happened just now because I have to go play that video back again. I listened to you, Mr. Henry, when you mentioned Ewobi. It was when you were talking to me that I shouldn't listen to the people putting me under pressure to address Peter Obi and all that I should forget about all of them. Then you now said Ewobi. So it means that you use the word Ewobi on the people commenting that Nigeria should address Peter Obi and all that. That one is not a good word. Please take it back. I don't need argument anymore. Just take it back. You can't use that because I have to go ask my mom now what is a Wobi. She have to let me know the proper pronunciation of the word and what it means. Please take it back. Thank you. Mr. Henry? Mr. Henry, you are not responding.
Hold on 1 minute. I'll try to do something. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
For 1 minute when you have to take a word back. I don't understand. We can hear you.
No, I tried to break. I tried to come in. I just came in now. If I use that word, it will be. I'm sorry for that word I use. Because I don't know what to use it. I wanted to say they should forget about those people criticizing you. This I wanted to say. I mean, you should get help from them. Yeah.
No, since you're taking it back, you don't need explanation. In case of next time, you can call them hypocrite or any other word, but it will be as it means, according to my understanding, means fools, and it's not nice. Everybody have right on this platform to agree and disagree and to put anybody under pressure here. But when we now start insulting people directly, it's not a good thing. Thank you very much for taking that back. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you for your time. But I would just like us to move on right now. Black Panther, you could not address that two-face matter properly. And you don't use 7 minutes, 59 seconds.
Wait, I don't address two-face properly. Two-face head for this issue now. It's just too immoral.
Okay, all right. But you still need to talk about that later on.
Okay, I'll go deeper.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, because they say maybe not talk, so I'll stay back because this one with my diaries, finance, and my director, they look me so fair.
Make I talk about two-face.
No, not be now. Your minutes don't finish. When you see minutes, we want to talk.
Okay. If I come back, yeah.
It's all our oppression. You and Black Panther, they oppress me. I'm meeting myself, my friend. He's making talk. Your minutes don't finish. Tele. Anyway, Manarita, thank you very much, man, for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. 8 minutes after you, Madam Patricia.
Okay, yes, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Good evening. My lovely mommy diaspora, I love you very much. Greetings to everybody in the panel, and I see my sister Irene Finest as well. Good evening to everybody in the comment section. I think I came in when, I don't know, you were mentioning my name for something. Maybe it's this two-face issue. I'll talk about it in the second segment. But the only two things that I heard when I joined was the tape that you played by Pedro Obaseki, Dr. Pedro Obaseki, and then about the comment somebody made about you putting in your efforts to talk about what's happening to Mazu Nnamdi Kanu. I wanted to talk about that. Mr. Elvis has tried, and I think a majority of us have tried on this panel. We have all agreed that the federal government of Nigeria or the unknown entities who have decided that they will want to frustrate Nnamdi Kanu, that he needs to be released. So anybody coming to make a comment here, it will seem like maybe you just joined Nigeria Watch. Please subscribe, by the way. Or perhaps maybe it's just you joined recently, and then Mr. Elvis brought about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. I remember I came late for that discussion. So this is something he's been talking about for years, from the time he was incarcerated to when he was incarcerated, for years. So there's so much Mr. Elvis can do. Mr. Elvis is not the federal government of Nigeria. Mr. Elvis is not the Kenyan authorities. Mr. Elvis is not the man from Bodilon. Mr. Elvis just has a channel. He's a good man that talks about different issues in our society. And I think he's also still doing his best. You know, it's the same thing with a lot of us who are here as well, you know, talking about, you know, the unfairness, you know, that Nnamdi Kanu is facing. We've talked about it here passionately. So I don't know what else. What do you want? It's like, do you want us to go and stand you know, in our what they call it? Is it Christmas suits, or how we came out into this world in front of Asorok or in front of the DSS or wherever he's being incarcerated? I don't know what else. We're talking about it now. That's something, you know, if you are so passionate about it, I'm urging you to, if you live in diaspora, there's so many organizations that you could write to. There's so many embassies you could go to. There's The Hague, there's Ombudsman, there's you know, the international, you have this international ECOWAS, you know, United Nations. There's so many organizations you can also play a part as well. You can also open a YouTube channel like this, and you know, if that YouTube channel, I can suggest a name, Free Nnamdi Kanu will be the name of your YouTube channel, and then you keep talking about it 24/7. I think it will get some, you know, some effects. You know, so there's so many ways in which you can also speak.
Margarita, they're not going to see strength. They talk many of them are lazy.
No,
While
yeah,
myself that is doing it. No, hold on. Why me myself that is here every day? They are very good at criticizing people like us. I've been advocating, saying it for a while now. Open your channel and talk. Do the same thing Nigeria Watch is doing from your platform. They're not going to feed one, but they are good in criticizing people. You're not talking like this. You're not talking like this. Anybody will go cry. This is me not cry. I'm not going to address that issue. Thank you.
No, Mr. Elvis, there's no need to address it. You know what? I think you've been overstretched. I don't even think you should even respond. You just keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. So that's why I said I want to give the person the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps they're just joining this channel this year. They don't know you'll be talking about Nnamdi Kanu for years. They don't even know. So maybe, you know, they're thinking about, okay, maybe because of this present situation, and you're talking about it now, and so you should put in more effort. I am even talking about it now, just because somebody mentioned it. If Mr. Elvis wasn't a very good man, he would just say, please, I don't want anybody talking about it. But he has given us the liberty to talk about it. And everybody is still standing. I am still standing that man should be released. And I have also sent this message to the federal government of Nigeria and the unknown actors, because if you take it or leave it, they are unknown actors that are also part of this wickedness. And there's a Chinese adage that says, when you're holding a man down, you also hold yourself. And it's true. There's no peace in Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria Nnamdi Kanu is a headache for them. And it will continue to be a headache until they release that man and listen to him and at least act on what he's saying. But when you don't do that just because you want to carry the weight of coup of 1966 or, you know, this Ibophobia or some sort, and it's going from one generation to the other, many of them who have carried this in, they've passed it to the new generation, and they're still carrying it on. The non-state actors who possibly might not even be Nigerians, could be governments of other countries, you understand? For example, Britain, you know, they're still being held down because there will still be disunity. There's still going to be discord just because of this Nnamdi Kanu, you know, incarceration. In fact, I will use Nnamdi Kanu being kidnapped. That's the right word, because he was kidnapped. Using all those fancy words, incarceration, he was kidnapped. A man that is kidnapped, what is the ransom? We are asking, they're not saying anything. They're holding him. They've gone to the highest level of the land in the law. Release this man, they're still holding him. So what does that tell you? Perhaps the man from Bodilon had one of these deals that he signed for them to allow him to, you know, to be president from the caliphate. Let's just say the point is, I don't want to drag this topic, but the point is, anybody here trying to castigate Nigeria Watch for not talking enough, I think you're just being ignorant, and I think you're being unfair. That's what I just want to put it out there. You're just being unfair, you know, to even say that. In fact, you're even unfair to everyone who comes here every day. I mean, take a look at Dr. CM, who is an Igbo man that everybody knows. He has talked about this. Even Mr. Elvis himself, he's a Benin man, but he talks about it. So if you're saying Mr. Elvis or Nigeria Watch, you know, media is not doing enough, you have been unfair. You have been unfair. And if you think it's not doing enough, you know, the world, the sky is big. open a channel. I'm suggesting the name of the channel should be Free Nnamdi Kanu. That should be the name of the channel. Right now, it shouldn't even be about Biafra right now. It should be a free this man, Free Nnamdi Kanu. That should be the name of your channel. Thank you very much. Now, going to the next topic, the audio tape of Dr. Pedro Obaseki. You know, listen to it. I was laughing. I was laughing. Listen to what Dr. Pedro was saying, because he has a penchant for bringing audios like this. He's a very intelligent man. Yes, Pedro Obaseki is very, very intelligent. He has a penchant for bringing audios to things that where he knows he's going to get some sort of accolades or aggrandizement or some sort of just use the right word. Maybe Dr. CM might know. Some sort of let me use the word, simple word, gain. Let me use the word. And then he has this penchant for doing that, creating audios. And he does those audios to gullible people. Yes, he uses his experience, he uses his education, and he uses his voice. Because, yes, we all know Dr. Pedro has a voice. He uses that for the gullible people. I am not so gullible. You can play that tape gazillion times to me. I am not so that gullible. And it is expected that people would listen to it, to what Dr. Pedro's audio was saying, digest it, because perhaps you're on Aswa Ighodalo's side, or perhaps you hate APC, or perhaps you believe in PDP, or perhaps you believe in the antecedent of Godwin Obaseki, or you believe that, you know, Aswa is the man to do, or he won the election. You believe it's expected. But however, voices like Pedro Obaseki had not spoken when people needed to hear his voice in regards what is going on in those states. The little time, I don't know if people are forgetting, you know, the little time when Pedro spoke, just a little bit, and he was criticized vehemently, and he had to make another audio again to cover himself, was when there was an audio that was spread, that he was talking to, I guess they belong to this maybe Edo Forum, one thing, on WhatsApp, and he sent that audio saying that Governor Obaseki, former Governor Godwin Obaseki, wasn't being fair to the Edo man. That was the closest part that he made an audio like that, and then he had to come back again to correct himself and even question that it was unfair. You know, that was a private conversation. You know, it's unfair for them to spread that kind of audio. He had to come back to cover himself. Why did he come back to cover himself? If you believe in what you say, people do not fight over what they don't believe in. Anybody who fights to the end, you believe what you believe. Nnamdi Kanu is decided to be where he is because they've given him so many things for him to live, but he said no because he believes in what he believes. Jesus Christ, the 12 disciples, we saw how many of them passed. They refused to cower down to what the Romans were doing. They refused because they believed in what the message of Jesus, they believed it to the end. Now, if you're somebody that is not just like what I'm saying now, you cannot tell me to take what I'm saying back, because I believe in what I'm saying and I'm confident in what I'm saying. I can take it anywhere. I can speak to it anywhere in any podium because I believe in what I'm saying. You cannot now tell me that what I'm saying, I should take it back, except if I don't believe in myself. So that's why I say these games that Dr. Pedro Obaseki plays is for the gullible ones. Yes, it's for the gullible ones. When we saw how the Edo State local government elections took place, I didn't hear Pedro Obaseki. So Pedro Obaseki has no moral right to even start talking about election malpractice, if there was, because I wasn't there. What he was talking about, the umpire, the INEC, not bringing, you know, their own weakness to corroborate, you know, the results that they gave us, is the choice of the umpire. The umpire said, you know what, this is what we believe is the result. You have given them the results. And then the courts, and then you are the one who now brought, you are the what they call it, you are the one who is accusing INEC or APC to say, okay, you guys are giving me a fake result, you cheated me, blah blah blah. The umpire is saying, I have whatever I've given you, I've given you the beavers. I've submitted it. That's it. They can choose not to say anything because they are the umpire. Because they are believing in what they have given. Whether it's a lie or whether it was corrupted, as the umpire, you've believing that what I've given has been. So in the court of law, if they choose as being the umpire not to bring any witness to corroborate what they gave, what they believe was the right result, Pedro Obaseki, please don't confuse people. Don't use your education or your eloquency to confuse people. And what I'm saying is in no way to say, oh, I am supporting whatever illegality that they are claiming. No. Because I still stand by, if it was Labour Party that won, Labour Party was the right person. APC and PDP have nothing to offer us. Even if Aswai comes back, it's still under the PDP. They have nothing to offer. It's just going to be business as usual with what former Governor Baseki did. That's just what it is. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
All right. Thank you very much, moderator. God bless you. I appreciate you. Very unfortunate at this particular moment, the APC people are shaking left and right. I don't know why, but now the truth be that. So the way they look everything, they say, like my director talk, they say, Aswa is coming. And that's me they see him. Because
Mr. Elvis, they will call you say be APC supporter now, PDP supporter. You have to be careful.
So, no, man, no, I know you're concerned me. Now, wait till I see for court and the report. So I report them.
Elvis. You yourself don't dance to the tone of Nigerian judiciary.
Mr. Elvis just want me to talk. Mr. Elvis just want me to talk. You guys don't know the game, Mr. Elvis.
The time where Obi they present in case, you know, to say be like say Obi don't win this one. They not give you punch for face.
No,
they talk. Margarita analysis is the correct analysis. You cannot tell an umpire what to do. You can't. He has presented it. He has done it.
But judiciary say that don't change.
Like this case
we change and change.
I just laugh. I'm not. There's no time to waste. I don't think we should waste our time. I'm not going to waste my time talking about it.
Black Panther. Don't lose your cool on this now. After all, your candidate and my candidate is not part of them. Let them do what they have to do.
You can't fool person like us twice. You can't fool us twice.
Hold on, Black Panther. Whether they fool us or whether they fool Nigerians or not, they watch and they see now. Let's watch and see.
Okay. Black Panther, you still remember your candidate, so?
The punch what they give me, I don't want to take that punch again. Make I watch them and they punch them.
Okay. Let's move on. All right. Thank you, everyone. Let's move on. Madam Patricia, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you, man.
Good evening. Now they make me laugh, especially Black Panther. Good evening, everybody. Mommy, that's for a good evening. No. I beg. You know what? A punch again. You just start. I beg, Black Panther, don't make me laugh. Oh my God. Good evening, Nigerians, commentators. Good evening to you, Mr. Eric Gabriel. Thank you for your gift, for supporting the channel. May God bless you. Thank you. Oh my God. Please like and share. It's important. So our voice will go far. Good evening to all our panelists today, my co-panelists. Thank you for always lending your voice in speaking truth to power. Thank you so much. My first approach to the whole presentation today is the young lady, Natasha Usawaru. My address is to her. As a mother, I will advise her. A man that has a wife, that they have kids together. You are a young woman. I don't think if I'm wrong, please correct me, somebody here. I don't think she has been married before. I don't think she's had kids. So I don't think that's the best person. Two-Face is the best person to start her own life with. I think she should drop that what they call it. Is it called for her to marry him? Yes, she should turn him down. That's my advice. Because the way this man do the first lady, now say go do you. The broom wey take sweep this one now, food come on for your life. Now that same broom now you go use sweep your own. No, make you remember. Remember, because people like Two-Face, him name he not get a name for nothing. Na Two-Face. Na Two-Face. Na Two-Face he call himself. So maybe he need to change his name. And maybe my suggestion is that if it won't happen, make you change your name first. Two-Face, I will talk to you too. Change your name before even you want get another woman. But don't not be this one, no, not be Natasha. Natasha Lawadia. Enter house. Wait for your turn. Not be this man, you go take start your life. Go disappoint you. Yeah? No woman don't ever break a home, or whether you not break them, the man just break a home, he can't jam you, then you can't fall for the game. That love they last, it not they last. He's either using you as a bridge to cross over to the next level of his life, or he will still dump you. If you are the one that he dump his wife for you, he will still dump you. Either way, you are going to be dumped. You are going to be dumped. Okay? An unstable person is not somebody that you hold on to, you can trust, because it's not stable. If you met him when he has already left his wife, even at that time, he's supposed to stay away from women for at least 2 years, 3 years. Before you go say one can say now, so one can reconnect, hook himself. But nothing like that now. We just hear say, don't leave that one. Now you and I dey date now. So my daughter, I go talk to you like my daughter. Because I feel born you.
Mommy, not be now, e just dey date time. We don't dey date time since, so when they married, though.
Now they talk, I don't know about that one. They say any way she take do one. When the day for the marriage, now you take they date this man on this man say now you don't live in first wife, first love. Can't date her now? Eh? I see they tell her say he go see backfire. Whether he don't leave the woman before he can see meet am either which way, it's too early to say you leave woman when you get children with you, everything 1 year, 2 years, even 3 years. Is that too early for a man to say he don't find the woman of his love, of his life, when he wanna commit all his life for to marry? And even when he marry, I tell you, give am only maybe 5 years maximum, they go divorce again. Mark this word. Now here we go come back and analyze this thing. So if she dey hear me, make she hear well and pick sense. Nothing go come out of this than shame at the end. So it better make she just say no immediately. No. It's painful, yes. Take the pain now than having to drag it 4 years down the line. The pain will still come. So now that she's not so inside yet, you better make she just draw her head back like tortoise. And so me I advise, so if you like you take, you like you not take, but I dey wait for now. Abure not be story, Mr. Elvis. Abure not be story at all. We don't already know. Say that one Labour Party no be party. So I don't know anything when anybody go dey claim stay the whole. So Okonkwo came out today to tell us what we know already. Because I mean, who does it? How does it happen that a party, you saw all the shenanigans they were doing with after even during after the election, then during the case, the tribunal, the proceedings and everything. You saw Alabi came. So a party that is serious in what they are doing cannot have such cows, in their midst. that chaos there is already saying that this is not a party, but a structure, a fraudulent structure, you know, to the what's the word, to the to make election seemingly looking as though it's transparent, but it's not. They are just using them for, they know what they are using. APC and the PDP, they know what they are using they know what they are using LP for. They know what they pay LP to do what they are doing. They do. Because otherwise, how come that upon all everything at the end, nothing we got out of the whole thing. They drag us here, drag us there. So it's clear that nothing can happen. Arise TV has never been a channel of a true speaking truth to power. As wetin they call, now we Boala talk, I say na gossip that they do. Na gossip I go say na they do there. Because I not see anywhere when be say they know they. I mean, if you are a journalist, supposed to be a investigative journalist as well. You can't just sit down there. Now waiting they bring only for waiting they bring come for news. Other people carry now they carry. Now be waiting. Na parrot na be.
Mama, they be TikToker.
I don't know. Na parrot they be. So if somebody not sing, una not go sing. I don't understand. Okay, even they sing now for Nnamdi Kanu, they not sing there. Nobody's talk anything about Nnamdi Kanu. So Ojo, where are the rest? All of them. In fact, when I focus, they look them. I don't already decide. Say these people, they are politicians. They are all politicians. They use that channel, take the cover, say they be news broadcasters. They are not any news broadcasters, though. They are deceiving Nigerians there. Because okay, look at the question they were asking yesterday. They were asking who were they asking this question? I think it was Boala. When they were asking him, okay, you say the government is doing well. They say, okay, don't you think the government should cut down on costs? Because like they see now, it's only spending. Okay? Now he say, oh, okay, but they buy now Boala has and say, what did they spend for that? They buy jet, then build house for vice president and this and that. Okay, and the salary for the what they call it, the lawmakers, they're not reducing, they are still high. They are living exorbitant life. Okay, now that one say okay, but the jet is important because when Buhari used to travel, that sometimes his flight will have problem. That is not good for a nation as Nigeria to have that kind of disgrace, national disgrace everywhere. You know, I expected them to say, what about the yacht? The yacht. Where them buy? That one too now for waiting, now for travel. None of them mention about yacht. Now I still confirm myself again. Say this channel, now deceptive channel. Now people where they use now set up political channel where they tell they deceive Nigerians. Now them be. Okay, you defend the aircraft. Fine. What about the yacht? You need the yacht too to go from country to country, go the lobby other country, who other country they can invest for Nigeria too. I expected them to say that. None of them mentioned that.
Mama, can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yeah.
Now, when you say the jet, Buhari used to have a problem. Is that jet not repairable? I mean, I've been here for the
no, but now they talk now. I say even let's assume
the Air one here is still what they are saying, is still there. Can't they?
no, that's why let us assume that okay, even if we say okay, the jet, what about the yacht? That yacht that they said he bought. What about that one? Or was that also they didn't know about that? 4 of them in that
Madam Patricia, you don't see the yash with your eye.
I don't see him.
Okay.
I don't see him for the Mediterranean Sea. I don't see him carry Nigerian flag. I don't see him.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much. I gave you enough time for your submission. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I would like to appreciate Henry Gabriel for the super chat earlier on, and Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, ma, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Didi Anthony. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you all. May your pocket never run dry. Guys, you can do the same by encouraging us, pressing the dollar sign, and also pressing the like button. Help us to share. But meanwhile, the next person is Augustine. They will come to Abdul Malik before give us a mandate. Augustine, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Lecture to us.
Thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Please, all protocols duly observed. I know our time is always short here. So, what I will quickly say on P2B issue is this. To you, Niger Watch, only that sometimes I would like you to develop a thick skin. I would have said you play previous evidence of, as evidence of what you've put in your word for P2B. Sorry. Oh, is it P2B I'm saying? Nnamdi Kanu or so. I think something like that. Yes. I remember, was it not March last year? Is it March? In which we started the first day of the month till the 31st. We were all tweeting. He said we should be putting it here, free Nnamdi Kanu. That's enough evidence to me. So certain things, you don't listen to it. Then on this issue of Nnamdi Kanu regarding people, because there's a why reason. Empirical data is what I always call to witness. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo has even done, if there's anything they've been dialoguing, they've done it. They pleaded for Buhari, say, Buhari, let us settle it out of court. After Ozekome finished the case, Professor Michael Ozekome told Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, I've done this case. The guy has no case to answer. No case. Ozekome stood at Enugu when he was addressing Ndi Igbo. On the podium, he said, on my bended knees, though he was standing. He said, free this man. Free him. He was virtually crying. We saw it in here. He said, free, let him go. Allow him to go. To the extent that we are saying, say part of the charges was Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted something. Ozekwe asked, from the spirit world, where? Hey, now London. He said, hey, you have him. Let them try him there. That is what the law says. Or if London can't try, show us evidence. Say London say, hey, we don't want to try him here. Nigeria may not carry him try. No evidence. That was that's when I respected the man as a lawyer. He now said again, they say somewhere in the blue issues or one rural area in Anambra. He said, then why are we in Abuja? According to Nigerian law, we should be tried in a high court in Anambra State. These are his words. I'd always call witness. So when he had said all this, that was when I knew it he that finished it. He just emptied the case. So all these ones, he just died shamelessly. So Ohaneze said, to save face, let us dialogue, bring it whatever. They said no. Buhari was even saying whatever the Lord, the court decides. Before Ozekome went there, acquitted. It was under Ozekome said, discharged and acquitted. So let him go. Why are they still holding him? 15th December 2023, they went to Supreme Court, handled the case after 1 year of appeal to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, why should they deprive him of his bail by invading his house? That Nnamdi Kanu should go and enjoy his bail, because it was after that bail he will now come for normal trial. So because you disrupted it, you have to go there, go and start there. That's what Supreme Court said. Number 2, they should pay him damages for infringing on his rights. Number 3, he warned federal government of Nigeria that Nigeria should be careful for sort of what's the word? Or let me put it my own, for flouting international law, which is rendition from Kenya. It's not done. So all these are facts. It's not CM making it up. Ohaneze Nan took it. The former president, Professor Obiozo, former Nigerian ambassador to USA, Israel, and Cyprus, he died. Iwanyanwu took over. Iwanyanwu was, after visiting Nnamdi Kanu in jail, to go and tell him that, look, is what we are doing. We don't know why we are doing all this. And Iwanyanwu, for one thing, if we remember, he played his own politics in the sense that when at the earlier stage they said they want to protest, Iwanyanwu said, Ndibo will never protest. Please, people should bear me witness. Iwanyanwu say people should never protest against Tinubu. That we've done our own. The court said na Tinubu win. Okay, Tinubu na win. He said we are not protesting anything. Iwanyanwu said it. Sendibo won't join. Iwanyanwu said it. Now, eventually the man died. It is now we are having a new Ohaneze. We have to mourn him for some time with what is it called, acting. The guy finished acting. It's now the turn of River State. So the person from Ikwerema from River State is now the person, President Ohaneze, the president for the next 4 years. Hopefully he will serve out his term. Why I'm saying this is that these are efforts. Okay, let us say this one doesn't matter. Let's say Ohaneze Ndibo, who speaks for all the Igbos worldwide and including Niger Watch, let's say on no matter. Part of the allegation against Nnamdi Kanu is that when he was making his broadcast, he insulted the Yoruba people. There's nothing he didn't say about it. Today, Afenifere, the organization that leads all Yoruba people worldwide, Yorubas are not 1 million in population, or 2 or 3 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 30. They said, according to them, at least 50 million. Their organization now told Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu. So is it God? That's why when I was saying this thing yesterday, when I was giving what happened to Abacha, and when the Pope, the word came through United Nations, the Secretary General came asking for Buhari, Abacha, leave Abiola, let him go through UN. That is it. Commonwealth came through Emeka Anyoku, no way. Then the Pontiff, Pope, left Vatican to come to see Abacha, no way. So you see, that's what I'm saying. So if anybody is saying talk, there's nothing P2B will say. P2B has talked before now on Nnamdi Kanu. He has said something, but maybe to me, let me now give my own submission on P2B. P2B should not say anything anymore. Given his person, it doesn't mean it doesn't P2B. Let him not say what he said on January 1st or 2nd to address last like a beginning of the year address. He captured what is happening in Nigeria and even provided solution. He said, Tinubu, visit all the hospitals. Is he bad? Stop going abroad for now. Visit all the hospitals so that if you want to check your next blood pressure, go to Federal Medical Center at Owo in Ondo State. I mean, Akure in Ondo State, or the one in Guzo, or the one in Asaba, or the one in anywhere. So that if what they are doing there is good for you, it means it's good for Nigerians. Is that not what P2B was saying? Before one Felix Moka just came out of the blue and started saying he has crossed the line, it nearly caused confusion. And they started P2B saying that I'm under threat. Felix Moka said he's under threat. So on this Nnamdi Kanu issue, there is nothing Niger Watch will say or P2B will say that will supersede what Afenifere said. I respect people. That is why I do my own. This is an Igbo issue. It's not a Yoruba issue. But Yoruba organization told Tinubu, release the chap. He didn't do anything. They'll be trying him up and down. What charge are they going to bring? Didn't you hear one of them talking to Ruben Abati? He said, what charge are you going to bring again? After keeping him for 4 years, you are looking for charge to convict him. Forgotten that whatever they bring in those days, 15 count charge, 16, Ozekome will come to court and demolish it. They say, 7. When it is the day to 24 hours to the court again, then go balloon it to 11. Ozekome will say, but this one, I say, okay, they remove. In the end, the man said it. So on this Nnamdi Kanu issue, please, the way I advise, now because I'm here in Nigeria, forget about all those. Assuming you can remember all this, cite it. What will you say that will be more important, carry weight more than what Afenifere said? Or what Ohaneze Ndibo said that 2 presidents died. 2 presidents died in the course of Nnamdi Kanu's case. Talking to Buhari, 1, then going to go and see Tinubu, 2. Iwanya went to go and see Tinubu because of this, he died. George Obiozo in the course died too. Iwanya even told Ndibo, don't demonstrate. We don't have anything against Tinubu. We wish him well. Iwanya said all this. I don't make it up. So you see, one thing with me is that I try as much as possible. I don't conjecture something. Instead, I use evidence, people, then to make up my own stand. So please do not lose sleep, Niger Watch. Don't ever even entertain it. Don't say hey, they never do this. Leave all those people. Some people do not know all this, but I refresh people's memory. So if Afenifere has spoken, or who again do you want to speak before you can now agree that things are happening? So based on that, please let this one rest. When I come back the next time, then I call. There's something I want to address. Although it's quite important, but a little bit of a minor, but I will highlight it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Augustine. God bless you, sir. Thanks for that wonderful submission and for being my voice. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. All right. Let me call Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, please talk to us, sir. Guys, press on the like and help us to share. Talk to us, sir. You have your 8 minutes. Good evening to you.
Yeah, greeting to you, Mr. Niger World. Greeting to everybody in the panel. Greeting to the good Nigerian. You see, this Nnamdi Kanu case, we are misunderstanding the issue. Why I say this is that if you take a look, how many months back, court had granted this man bail that he have no charge. You know, they let him go. Okay, the question is this: why are they still holding this man? No matter what you say now, everybody say they will still hold this man because of one of political issue. That's why they are holding this man. They don't want to release him. No matter whatever anybody say. But it's good to say something, but they will not listen to you. Because Nigeria, we don't have law in Nigeria. Law is not working. If law is working, if Nigeria is a country that is work, court has granted somebody bail. Judiciary judge have granted somebody bail. Okay, why is it this man is in the custody? Why? Who in the other countries does that? You will ask yourself that question. No matter what you say, they will not release this man because they are holding this man because of particular political issue. That's why they are holding this man. What he said last time in the court, look at the print paper out, right? This is what Nigerian law said. Okay, what are the lawyers do about that, or what are the judges do? Is it not Nigeria law? Is it not the one that read is it not Nigeria that interpret the law? What did they do about the law? If he come to his town, they will turn the law upside down, right? That is what he said. You see, Nigerian, we need to know what we want. Because the country, the way it's going, we don't have country. The people that are governing us, it's like they are worse than like what? How am I going to put it? It's like they are mental, they are faculty of reasons, like they are kicks. Yeah, they don't reason well. Yeah, for me, they don't reason well. They don't reason well. That's why they keep on doing what they are doing, because the world are watching. Everybody is watching. It's not past. It's not like 30, 40 years back. Now, no matter what you do now, you're exposed. Yeah, social media everywhere, internet everywhere. They think the world they don't know what they are doing. What Rotimi said last time is true. Nigeria system is corrupt. The judicial system is corrupt. Whatever somebody say now in the country, if you take a look, what you are saying the right thing, they will come after you. They want to arrest you just because you are saying the right thing. Because they know that you want to, they don't want people to see light in the country. They don't want them to be in the darkness. That is what they are. That's why they keep on putting Nigeria poverty. You understand? People poverty. Imagine a country, there is no light, there is no road, there is no water. What a country, but you are stealing money, embezzle money, awarding money every time, allocating money, but where is the money? You don't use the money for the citizen. Is that a country? Unless the citizen we one day will reset their mind to do what is necessary as other countries do. That is where the country will get better. Without that, there is nothing will change. They will continue this because they are benefiting from the system, which is the few people of the Nigerian, while the majority are suffering. Without that, if the citizens cannot decide one day, there is nothing will change. The country will remain the same thing. People are calling Peter Obi out. Call everybody from the region out, from kids to the elders. Not only Peter Obi, especially those who are in the government, the House of Rep, the House of Representatives, the governors. What are they deliberating about this man to be released? How? The man is there. Why can't they refer to Oboro? Oboro was released. Osowore was released. They was fighting for a decision, right? Like Nnamdi Kanu. Why can't they refer to that? If you tell me now, the House of Rep, the House of Senate, if they start deliberating about Nnamdi Kanu release in the Abuja there for 1 month, you think something must change. But they don't do it. They keep quiet. You see how the man will be released. It's like they conspire with the federal government to hold the man down there. That is what we are seeing. Thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch.
Sorry, Mr. Adu Malik. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I am finished. I
Yes.
am done. I say thank you very much, Mr. Niger. I have done.
Yeah, I know. I just
you.
wanted. Sorry, Mr. Elvis. Is it a Ogboru or a
I'm not
Gboru?
hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Can you talk later, please?
Later.
I'm
Okay. I
hearing
know.
you
I
now.
just want to know
What do you say? I'm hearing you now.
No, I said, is it Ogboru you said or Igboru?
Yeah, no. This is Yoruba man that was fighting for agitation
Yeah,
that
because
was
there's one
released.
called Ogboru. Ogboru, that one is
Not Delta State, not Delta State man. It's not Delta
Igboru.
State.
Okay, you mean
Yeah,
Igboru.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Abdul Malik. Thank you very much, George Blue Shell. Thanks for the comment and the super chat. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, the last person on the panel, which is give us a mandate. Give us a mandate if you're there. Talk to us. Good evening to you. Give us a mandate. You're not available. I will just move on. Everyone, thank you so much. We need to have our final submission right now. I'm starting with Henry Gabriel. Henry Gabriel, 2 minutes, sir. Your final submission. Thank you, sir. And Gabriel, you are not there. Black
Yeah,
Panther, 2
yeah,
minutes.
Mr. Davis, thank you, Mr. Davis.
Okay, thank you.
So let me go to this Two-Face. If this Natasha is wise enough, I guess she's educated enough to know that the name Two-Face goes according to his name. This is same Two-Face who have children from different mamas, and the wife they call Anne, Anne. She should have known that this guy is not a reliable person. Forget about say this she's on drug, whatever they say. This guy is not a nice person. How if they do the same thing to him, to his sister, he will be happy. The wife, they have a problem, he just goes straight on social media, they are divorced, they're whatever, and they want to get married to a politician. And people will say he did the right thing. If that lady, his wife, ex-wife, is his own sister, how would he feel if somebody, other men treat sister like that? Some of our men would don't even think. They just do things. They don't know. They don't know the result in future. They don't even know the result in future. They don't even know they're hurting people, both men and women. They don't think this. How can a responsible person do something like that? You just get separate from your wife. You are engaging somebody. Somebody who's so smart. We turn this guy down fast, sharp, because what goes around comes around. What he did to others, all his girlfriends, baby mamas, and his wife, we soon do the same to the new girl that you want to get married to. That guy should be wise enough. Forget. He should not think about what he have in under his leg. He should just think. Look ahead. Not every time think about what somebody have under his leg. He should think. Forget about this so-called famous name, whatever they call them.
All right.
At the end,
Thank you.
you will come on social media, you'll start crying here again. A cheater
Thank
will
you.
always be a cheater. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Henry Gabriel. I appreciate you. Thanks for always joining me here. I appreciate your presence, and thanks for the support as well. My dear brother Black Panther, your 2 minutes does start already.
Elvis, it be like this is your TikTok what you do nowadays. You be like say you don't want get off. We are going to send police to your house to come and boot you and deport you. Because this TikTok you are playing in this channel, I don't understand. You hear me so the TikTok where Elvis they play for this channel, we don't understand them again.
No. Who shall be TikTok again?
These 2 minutes where they give us now TikTok I now which one? Instagram.
But you don't use your 8 minutes since now.
2 minutes not be reach,
Oga. 2 minutes safe.
If now arise, you go. It's just say they will give you that.
Which arise na channel. That one a TikTok channel now. Let me talk on TwoFace. You see, that TwoFace on Atiku, despite he has gone through a lot in his marriage, because according to what he explained, he was going through pain and he cried out. And we heard his cry. Now, a man that is married to a woman for a long time and he has had so many kids from different women, he has garnished a lot of experience. And he has very big affection for his love for his children. Let me say it to father, it is not easy for a man, according to mommy just said now, when I was also speak when he was being, I was also interject, but I left him to learn. If a man is divorced, it is not easy to even get into a relationship, because the bond is not easy to just set aside like that. It affects both parties. It might be low, it might be high. But what TwoFace has done is a shame. It's a shame. I'm disgusted by what he has done. Because investigation is very clear. He has a relationship with that woman, that lawmaker, who I don't think I'm very sure his parents will tell him, don't bring that guy to my house. Na Benin woman, in a Benin place, they not go agree. She should listen to the advice of Madam Patricia. This is not the first, second, third. And I know how he maneuver women. I know him to one extent. On women's side, I know him very well. He can maneuver. What he just done, I was upset. For you to be having an affair while you are married, and you not come out within a twinkle of an eye, you not said you want to marry Natasha for what? A responsible parent will not give a daughter out to TwoFace. I repeat, a responsible parent should not give his daughter out for TwoFace. Let TwoFace go and sit down and arrange his life and his home and arrange his children. Let him build a moral standard to them all so that they will not follow his footpath. This is self-destructive, what he's doing now. Women are not ping pong, where you pick anyone that suits you at your own convenience time, because you have daughters. If they treat your daughters as ping pong, if you are separating, let it be so, and reiterate and think. Mold yourself, mold your children, because they are part of your life. You cannot take them out of your life because they are part of you. You have to think about them. Your generation is going. Their generation is taking over. But you want to be greedy enjoy yourself to the fullest in bringing down the moralities of your children. You want to do this. How will they judge you in future? Because they are building up and they are going to realize that you cheated on their mother. Because this is not that place. We are all human. No matter the divorce we are going through, we still have that time to reminisce for a long time to get ourselves together and get our children together and tell them what took place, why I have to go on separation. It's a long road to Egypt, and it's a long road when you have just divorced. What he's doing now is demonic. What he's doing now is not an example to other children, to all the men in the universe. Thank you, Nigeria. I'm so absurd by his character, immorality, and he's somebody will take him as a role maker or whatever they say. To pick TwoFace, don't ever pick him. He has just shown us that anything under the skirt, that is what he go for.
All right,
thank you, Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much. Now TwoFace, now you use man is spoil like this too. Anyway,
Hey.
let me move on.
We go scatter
Black Panther, you dey struggle with TwoFace for anything.
I beg.
No, I know women now. He's very flippant. He's very loose when it comes to women.
He's an irresponsible man. Let's call his speed. He's irresponsible.
Okay, thank you. Margarita, your 2 minutes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I keep wondering, what if all this was just a game? All this TwoFace and Annie's brouhaha. What if it was just a game, just to see how people react? But anyway, I see two broken people coming together, and the end result, as we see it on social media, doesn't look good. I just feel that, tell me your name and I'll tell you who you are. If somebody has a name called TwoFace, you would wonder where that name came from. In fact, as simplified as the word is, TwoFace, it means that you have double standards. It means that you're not trustworthy. There's a lot of negativity that goes along with having the name TwoFace. I'm not saying it's a completely negative name, but there's a lot of negativity, many negative adjectives that goes along with answering such a name. I don't believe we're in any position to judge these people. They made their choices. Nobody forced them. Well, we haven't heard that anybody forced anybody to be in a relationship. But if you're a woman and you want to go into a relationship with a man, or even vice versa, and the person has baggages, if you're not emotionally, spiritually, physically ready for it, do not go into it. That's just advice. Sometimes emotions can play a part that could make you blinded to what the important things you need to see before. When you are picking a life partner. Yes, definitely, as human beings, emotions can override a lot of things that you will have looked at. But I think what everyone should just do is just pray for these people. There's a whole lot to talk, but the time frame is so short. I just feel that let us not be too judgmental. And Natasha, the ball is in your court. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. You didn't give me enough time. I don't understand this clock because I spoke for like.
You don't turn out to TikTok now.
Mr. Elvis, what kind of watch are you using? It's not even up to 1 minute. I spoke and I was speaking very fast.
Madam, not be black soup they cook for here.
Mr. Elvis.
Naija Watch. You be like say you want more riot for Naija Watch, Abi? We go through riot. Don't worry. I go carry placard one day. Swam.
Not the riot. We go strike. We go strike.
Mr. Elvis, people are already agitating already.
If you not change them, this week, I go carry placard. I go show my placard for TV here.
I spoke for less than 1 minute.
Margarita.
It's a very important
today na
topic.
warning strike. Today na warning strike. We dey
Margarita, I make you enter house. So enter house.
Now warning strike be today. Today now warning strike. Next week, I go write that. You know that I do am.
So I'm not
because you say may we pray for who? May we pray for?
Pray for them, Lord.
We never pray for Nigeria. We go here attack.
Pray for Gigolo TwoFace. Pray for Gigolo TwoFace. Lie.
Hello. I thought they said I was mean, Mr. Elvis.
TwoFace na Gigolo now. I go pray for her.
Because the spirit of being a gigolo is what we have to pray to bind it out, to cast it out.
Okay.
You should pray.
All right. If I have to come in now, wait till I say Augustine say the one strike, the other one say one call it card. Wait till I do.
Now warning strike.
Warning strike.
Today now warning now. I go do it next week. I beg. I promise you.
What did me come do for inside now? Why am I always the sweet one for inside?
Because you use your wallet to disturb us.
Your clock not the correct. Your time, your clock not the correct.
Go to see him.
And it should stop this 2-hour program. Stop it.
Less than 1 minute to speak. And an important topic.
We are talking about Nigeria. You are in Nigeria. I mean, if you don't join them now.
Okay, now.
In clock, not the correct.
Okay. If now we will do it this way, no problem. They say more voices is how do they put it on? Is more bigger than one voice, right? So we'll do it like this.
Change your clock first.
Augustine, my clock correct.
Mr. Elvis, stand for where you day.
Correct.
Stand for where you day.
No more 3-hour program here.
The clock correct. I dey check the time. I dey check and hear.
Mommy, please, appeal. Mommy, please come and intercede for us.
We no want 3-hour program here again. Simple.
Time now. We don't get enough time. Everybody get enough time.
Mommy, your favorite
leave her like that for now.
Except you want me to carry placard, though.
Okay.
As I did do that well.
Use my take my own data.
No way to go happen. If I have to make any amendments, we have to come halfway. And that amendment would be once everybody finish their minutes, the 2 hours, maximum 3 hours that we have here. If you need additional minutes to talk, maybe 30 minutes or a max of just only 1 hour, then somebody will volunteer first. I want to moderate it. Then I will not give that 30 minutes. Then you moderate it. Say you want to maybe come moderate 20 minutes for you again. I not there.
Now you are submitted to the will of the people. 1 hour join.
Only say you do krukere waka, you know constraint.
No minor, that politician now.
You do and krukere.
It's part of them PDP.
You need to rest now. You need to rest. That's why you make a volunteer.
Why you mean me today? Wait till me.
Not me.
We are in the parliament. I go mean you. We are the take vote. More vote.
We don't dey vote. We don't talk.
More votes now. If you get liver.
Mommy don't talk.
Okay, now if I have to give 30 minutes additional now, who want to moderate that 30 minutes?
Mr. David, hold on, please. I want to say something about this issue.
Please, no. The time is already wasted. Wait, now inside the minutes where I go give you go say that something. The cheating have started. Before now saying I mean the cheat, or God says I mean the cheat, whereas all of them are control the cheat. Wait.
Leave that for now.
You be like say Elvis don't contract you, Madam Patricia.
You forget them back on this TwoFace talk.
Then we'll close tomorrow. Then we'll continue.
Okay.
Close. You know.
Okay, who still want talk? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one.
I want talk.
No.
Let us close.
Wait.
We'll close tomorrow. We'll continue.
No, I don't mind giving that 30 minutes. It's okay. So that
but you know go rest now. You go see the watch us for there. You go they see no go see
Ed is the rest. Ed is the rest.
no, but we not go give am make e be like that now. You supposed to the rest too. If you love her, you go see things to make it the rest, I beg.
Exactly.
Make you know, now lie. Ed is not the rest. You give her rest, no go rest. No mind
You
now.
need to rest. You need to rest. I beg God, beg
talk my own. Need to rest. Might talk my own. I beg before I go rest. I beg.
You need to rest.
Wait first. Or God give us a mandate. You should not come from backyard, make the talk your calm down there. Calm down there. Now, Oga CM, 30 minutes, and person will never talk. And inside that 30 minutes, all of them good day. And person will want to talk additionally inside the 30 minutes. Madam Patricia, and I be the next person, followed by Oga CM, Abdul Malik, Oga Shimize before give us a mandate. So 30 minutes starts now.
Don't do me like this now. You know, so now network throw me out earlier before. Make I talk my own before go 30 minutes.
Okay. You know, agree mention my name of God and me put the protest.
Now me they talk now.
Okay,
Okay,
let's do it this way. Who never talked before? Now give us a mandate. I'm coming. Give us a mandate and Abdul Malik. She never talked before.
Listen, I don't already send.
No, now only give us a mandate. Never talk. Finish.
Okay. Okay. Hey, those person never talked before 8 minutes. The rest.
Mr. CM, give Chimeze come new now.
Not even 8 minutes now. Now 5 minutes. He go do everything in 5 minutes. Otherwise, if they don't call, give us our mandate before now.
Yeah, now 5 minutes. Now 5 minutes.
My network help me out. When allow me now.
Now 5 minutes, Oga.
Man, I no cheat me. Man, I no cheat me. See,
now 5 minutes. Everything you want to talk. 5 minutes. Give us our mandate. Go ahead.
Okay, give us a
mandate.
Okay, give us a mandate. 5 minutes, like they said. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate the time. At least your good is acceptable. Thank you very much. Well, greetings to everyone. All protocols duly observed. It's just that it's unfortunate that my Texas brother is among those that are even clamoring that should get 5 minutes. But no worry, you have messed with the Texan. I'll meet you for road. We'll iron them out. Thank you very much. Well, Mommy Diaspora, let me say it again. Since Madamita is here today, you know, saying I may love you past, Mama. So I love you, Madam Patricia and the Madam Rita. Thank you very much. Greetings to you, ma. Mr. Elvis, just go rest. I greet you, but go rest. Go sleep. Tomorrow we'll see you again. Well, on Nnamdi Kanu's matter, right? I think Dr. CM, Abdul Malik and the other partners they said it all. There's nothing to flog here anymore. But Menamita said something earlier, and I was going to ask a question that, okay, so how do they measure it that somebody speak well or he has spoken enough that he has saying that Mr. Elvis is not speaking? So what's the barometer to measure that this person spoke well or he has spoken enough? And I think I'll just close by saying that, just to piggyback on what Dr. CM said, if Afenifere, that is the Yoruba social political group, said that Mazi should be released, I think there's no other comment. Let it be so, because these are non-Igbos now clamoring and fighting for this man to be released, and it's just painful to see the ordeal that Mazi suffered in the court. At the point he had to be telling his lawyer to keep quiet. I was this morning. I was watching that video. That thing, like Mr. Henry said, took some emotion out of me. Honestly, it was horrific. It was evil that they allowed that man to have gone through that, because ordinarily he shouldn't have gone through that in the court of law. But you know what? Nigeria, you don't know what is playing out on that. Now, about a dual election, right? I will urge people, if you don't have any candidates in this matter, if your candidate is not in this matter, I beg, don't stress yourself. Let them fight their fight. The Liberal team has said that don't die in their war. APC and PDP, they are brothers and sisters. You cannot separate them. And Madam Rita said it well, just to piggyback on what Barrister Libros Oshemo told us here. When the umpire has declared a winner, you can't be, they said it, they have given their final value. And so if they said they don't have any witness to bring, Well, all well and good. But do I have any? I mean, do I have anything in this matter? No. My candidate is not part of the people that I went to court. He only paid me that Olumide did not put in. Maybe he would have put in something because. And the reason I'm saying is because both Aswe, neither I mean both Aswe and Okpewolo, they know what they did. They both of them bought votes. Both of them were part in the rigging of the election. The only differential is Barrister Olumide Akpata. Both Aswe and Okpewolo, they know what they did. They were part of the rigging machine in the last election. And
1 minute more. 1 minute more.
I can say that neither Aswe nor Okpewolo win the election because the election was mad, was flawed with irregularity, whether from APC or PDP. So this one they are crying. Let them continue to cry. Tribuna, whether you give Aswe or you give Okpewolo, all well and good. They said it's Aswa, it's ESA agenda. If it's Aswa that got it, if it's Okpewolo, all and all, ESA agenda is working. The only thing is that I will pick back on the admonition from the CM. Okpewolo, before you came into power, you went to that primary school that you say Obaseki did not build. Please, sir, can you start from that school? At least before if they will sack you, it will be on your legacy that, oh, where before they sack Okpewolo, he built this school, he did this school and built this road. Do something and stop this shenanigan of this social media bandits everywhere saying that talking about the election. ITV, I see call ITV, please go to the court and give us update from the court every day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. The next person should be for people who never talked before, isn't it? Chimeze, 5 minutes. Then we get back to Madam.
Okay, Chimeze just come.
Just come. After that, then we come back to you. 5 minutes, Chimeze, quick. Your time starts now.
Yes, my brothers. Thank you all the panelists. I love you all for all you do. Niger Watch, thank you for all you do. Mama in diaspora, I greet you. Yes, one thing I want to say for this this issue of time. I think Mr. Davis have set his standards. I think we should, lead that standard for him. I think this is started this new year, this January, and let's just give him that, because he complains so many times that he don't even have time for himself. So Black Panther, he always do agbede, So
you don't know Elvis. He just they talk. He take sweet man, they follow you. They follow up.
Let's leave that standard for him. He said, in fact, he came up and set the standard. Fine, let's follow him that way. So until he might change, and maybe in a couple of months he might change or something.
Oh, God, speak on your issue. You have already changed the standard already. You just speak on your issue, I beg.
Your network is back, Chimeze. Maybe you will call it a day here, isn't it?
Don't mind now. It's good for her.
Your network is bad. Hopefully, at least I time you at.
He was trying to reverse our law, yeah.
It's okay. So that we
can I speak now?
So that we save time. Chimeze, you can hold on now. Next time? Thank you. Okay, Madam Patricia, please.
No, I want to also. Yes, thank you again, Mr. CM. Yes, I want to buttress on what Chimeze was saying. Actually, it's important for we to know that this is not only what Mr. Elvis does. Okay, it's very, very important. I know all of us, we want to come here, we want to talk, but I believe that what we don't say today, tomorrow we can continue. Anywhere we stop, we can continue. And the platform, Mr. Elvis will not stop you if you want to refer even to things that happened last week or even 2 weeks ago. If you want to bring it up and still talk about it, you can still talk about it. So I think we should respect the fact that he said he wants to keep the broadcast 2 to 3, maximum 4 hours. We should respect that, because it is not just when he comes out that you will see him, you know, like many people will think. There's a lot of things that go into this broadcast that we are seeing for this how many hours that we are seeing, you know. So please, let's respect him. He also needs rest. He needs it. You know, if we really, really love him, we shouldn't be dragging the time. We should be also considering his health as well. That's why I see in it. There's no point. Like he left the platform for us now. He's not. He didn't really leave. He's there. He's still making sure we are doing what we're supposed to do in this platform. You understand? So please, let's just also manage ourselves the way, you know, we are also managing him. That's my own take. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Madam Patricia. I think yeah. At this point, we are all level pegging. So to start to go to 5 minutes. Okay, you will still have this thing. 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 minutes. Nobody should pass because time
No,
is.
Mr. CI, please, not level. After Madam President, I'm the one that's supposed to talk.
Okay, 4 minutes. I think that 4
Yeah,
could do so that we
like you
don't move.
forgot.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
good,
Oh yeah, continue.
yeah, good evening once again, Mr. CI. You see, there is one video Mr. Evie show. That woman, that social media woman that was talking that it's like Arise TV, they are biased against what is happening about Nnamdi Kanu case. They have never showcase Nnamdi Kanu case. Even this president, I don't believe it's true. Because I know that the last time when Nnamdi Kanu was denied medical treatment in the custody, I believe the Arise TV that shows that. They talk about that. Yes, I don't believe what that woman says is true. We need to go to back and do research. Yeah, what she said, but I know this very particular one, they did not say anything about this. But that very one, when it was denied treatment, medical treatment in the custody, they said something about that. Yeah, I believe that. You see, even Peter Obi last time, you see something about this the kind of issue, but not this very particular one. You say something, yeah, but you don't say that this particular one. You never say anything. We need to know what we say. We cannot just come and stop spreading lies. Understand? Because some of we Nigeria, I don't really understand. We lie too much, and it's very bad. Understand? We don't have proof, but we try to talk something that is not true. Understand? Try to force something. If forgeable something, it's not normal something. Even lies. Thank you very much, Mr. CN.
Okay. Thank you, Abdul. At least you're always a gentleman. The next person should be 1, 2, 3. Between Madam Rita, 5 minutes, Madam Rita. If you are still with us, then after you, Black Panther. Henry has gone.
Okay, the 5 minutes.
Yes.
Sorry, because I came very late to the program. So based on what Mr. Malik is talking about, I think he said somebody came out to say, "Arise, we're not talking about Nnamdi Kanu." I don't know if someone can correct me, but anyway, the way I see it, we need to understand what's really going on based on the information we've been hearing prior to today. Unduka Obiabena, the owner of the Arise, or rather the CEO or the chairman of Arise, is going through some legal battles with funds, right? And then what did he do? Perhaps to compensate the people who are controlling the system. He had an award. You brought Diana Ross, as usual. He brings all these American celebrities. And they gave awards to so many people. If you check the temperature of the awards, it speaks for itself. You know, many of the people who got the awards were the ones who were working under the president's administration. And then it's so funny that Alex Otti wasn't named in anything as governor of the year or innovative governor of the year or inspirational governor of the year, nothing. So what does that tell you? Now you see how the news is coming out. You know, when you see something like that happening, watch Arise. Listen to the news that comes out every day, what they pick, and then listen to the anchors, what they're talking about. it's going to be selective. So therefore, if they don't want to talk about Nnamdi Kanu because they don't want to hurt the system, they would not. It's a business. Mr. Onuka will say, this is what I want you guys to speak on because he's the one paying their salary. And that is it. They will follow suit. So I'm not going to criticize the anchors over there because it's their job, except if they want to resign because they've been gagged. They won't do that because everybody's following the money. Yes. So the person we should be blaming right now, should be talking to, is the CEO or the chairman of the board of Arise, because they are the one who put the rules down. They are the one who puts the rules down on what their media house should put out there. It's just like the man from Bodilon Station. Their station is selective when they want to be selective. Even when you come as a guest, they select what you should answer. And even if you answer what they feel that their owners don't like, there's some sort of rebuttal, you sort of gagging in a very slight way. So we shouldn't kind of be chasing out these anchors. It's what they plan, them to say, and that's what they give us. And back to the TwoFace issue. I don't know how many minutes I have now. I just want to say that, yes, I just want to say that irrespective of everything that's going on, it's a very sad thing. What I look at is the children involved in this social media age. Take it or leave it. They all have some social media handle. They see everything going on in the news. Imagine if that was you, or imagine if that was your child. There's a different aspect to this whole thing going on. For someone to say that someone's mother is a drug addict, or for the father to be frolicking with a lawmaker in Edo State, it's embarrassing. As a matter of fact, I'm sure the Igbenedion family will be kind of embarrassed. I mean, if they have some little bit of shame or embarrassment in them, like, one of their, their daughters is frolicking all over social media and the House of Assembly with, what the hell is all this? It's very unfortunate, but I think we should tread carefully in judging these people, because some people are actually even going through the same thing, but it looks like because these people are popular, we are hearing about them. It's happening right now. But it's also a lesson to any young lady right now, any woman at all, any man. I want to go into a relationship with a superstar with all these baggages. This is the expectation. Sometimes in people's life, they need to marry 3, 4, 5 times to actually get it. They say third time is a charm. Isn't that what they say? But in this case, we are seeing the trail of everything. And I just wonder sometimes, looking back to Annie herself, for some reason, I just like, there's something about that lady that I like, but she looks like somebody who has daddy issues. I'm assuming, I'm not judging her, because at the age of 15 or 16, you pour all your love and attention to a guy, up till now. I've never heard her mention about her father. So maybe there was an absentee father there was nothing to inspire to say, this is not how you roll with a guy that is your all and everything. And we've heard different statements that, TwoFace has made. We're not inside. We don't know what either of them are going through. We only know the optics of how he has so many children and he's a superstar, and, and his erratic behavior, in the media and this show on Netflix. And we're judging based on that. We really don't know the information, but I just wish them kindness, and I just wish that they could sort out all these issues. And I'm just praying that this is some social media stunts. I'm just praying. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Madam Rita. I think the next person should be Black Panther. But Black Panther, 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
The weather is very bad. And I want to enter second base. The second base, all of us, they run from her. I no go ever run from her, because God has destined me to speak on this issue. And this issue is the commercialization of the house of God. I have experience in this thing that I'm saying. I have experience in this thing that I'm saying. This thing in the house of God, what did Jesus do when this thing was happening, that is happening now? He threw all of them out. And that is what Christians supposed to be doing. A man of God, and the anchor lady in Arise says he has paid his dues. What an insult to
to our Lord Jesus Christ. No man paid any dues. We were filthy as rag. Jesus paid the dues, and he's still paying the dues for us all to have access to the Father. You said he has paid his dues to who and for who? Paid his dues to the body of Christ? Do you know the reason why Christ came at all? Do you think he came for the fantasy of it all? Of all this marine private jet and wearing exorbitant clothes? Ask yourself this question. The anchor lady, the one that is a pastor, ask yourself this question. If Jesus has not come, what will you have been? And where will you have been? People are dying every day, hungry every day. And what a man of God is doing, and what all of them are doing, gallivanting around with private jets at the expense of the fallen heroes, fallen people who God has created. No matter how bad they are, Jesus came for them. There was one that also said, I love the way the Nigerian state is going on. I have even bought the second jet. These are commercial, these are people that are selling the body of Christ in the house of God to enrich themselves. I asked one question. I said, if Jesus come today and tell every one of them, forfeit your wealth and follow me, who among them will do that? When a man of God has to sack pastors, has to sack second in command because his own son should have access to the throne that he has set for himself and his family. I have an experience. I have an experience. I have not only done something that I have fallen prey of these pastors too. I bought a ticket for pastors. I belong to a very strong group in Christ Embassy. We call them the heavens. Nigeria Watch, you know that. And if you care, ask him which kind of people belong to the heavens. See, all this commercialization of the body of Christ should stop, and Christians should rise up. Christ did not come for wealth.
1 minute more.
Christ came for people to be saved, to live a life of Christ, a life where you have passion, compassion for people and humanity, and give to people, not giving to your pastor because you already have. God will not forsake his own servant. All of us are pastors. We have been given a mandate to win souls to the kingdom of God and not to enrich one man of God and call him your GOs. I rest my case here. If you don't talk, Christ will ask you that question why you didn't speak on the last day. Thank you.
Thank you, Niger Watch. At least we've done well. We still have how many minutes left? What are we putting by way of maybe in a minute or two?
I'm back, yo.
Chimezie, hold on. I put you on this one. You know, say, okay. I think you spoke for either 3 minutes there before this thing started.
I'm in the hood. That's why I'm in the hood.
Okay, which one be hood? Okay, 2 minutes, please. Thank you. Before Niger Watch, come on.
Like I was saying before, you know, I don't. Sometimes this word Kenneth Okonkwo always say. I think this is wise now. I don't see the reason why he's saying that, because I don't see anybody that will come up instead of him to, you know, to do channel his matter one place. Like, you know, like if Labour Party or whatever, or P2B, if you know wherever they want to go, fine, I will go with you. Not P2B step aside, Atiku step aside. Then who will? That question, please, Kenneth Okonkwo, whenever you listen to this program, please, I want you to answer me this question. It's very important. Then, I don't see reason why we are always beating ourselves for something, for couples that that is not working for them, or I don't see if they choose like they want to divorce, fine and good. Not tomorrow night say, oh, because they are abusing husband, abusing child, whatever. You say, oh, why did he stay or why did she stay instead of person to die or to do this? Please, today if I want to see, if I want to divorce today, I can't even come to social media to say it. I don't care. I will just do it on my own way. If I'm going to
1 minute more
marriage, I will just quietly go my way, either me to buy somebody or somebody buy me. Because we have seen a lot of things that happened recently. I don't see the reason why anybody will be crying, oh, TwoFace, he didn't do well, he didn't do that. My brother, who wear shoe, no where he pays in. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you. So on that TwoFace case, normally they say marriage, according to Chinua Achebe, marriage is a private affair. But because it came up today, many people are talking, and given the reputation of TwoFace or what people know about him, I will advise the Edo lady, the Edo House of Assembly member, because if you want to employ somebody, you go ask for reference letter from previous employer. So if it's possible, she should try and look for reference letter from, you know what I mean. I'm not going to talk like this. But then, this love be like, say, APC and Buhari. You can't advise person where they vote APC, make vote Buhari in those days. So, now so me go just talk my own because now so it be. I don't know much about Daniel the way they say it. In the end, it's a private affair, but I wish whatever decision anybody want to take, just think it through. If he favor you, go. If you feel you can't, nothing. If he bad, you bear it. If he good, you enjoy it. As for me, marriage is a private affair. If they bring am public, it could still go private. So, TwoFace, well, I wish you well in your journey. The other lady, I also wish you well, but it go good. Make you look for reference letter. It go help, because of some good mind, because of what TwoFace, his public image. That's why I'm asking. Otherwise, ordinarily, concern me. So, the next, I think I don't really. What I would have liked to touch again, but time don't pass is, this Edo tribunal. I never comment on it for a long time.
Oga CM, hold on. Oga CM, man, you see the Edo issue, eh? See, we speak, all of us here, we speak truth to power.
Allow him to finish. All of us can get time now.
Okay. So I never speak on it because I felt as much as it will either confirm Okpewolo or the thing will switch over to Aswe. What I want to do is that I want to advise that people should, as long as Okpewolo is on the seat now, part of holding it to account, make we start to the time, make making the give account. Let the tribunal let them do their job. That is the only thing I could say. Whatever it turns out to be, it's okay. We've seen the worst in Nigeria, we've seen the best. So I don't think anything will be new. But let people not remove their eye on the ball, because this is the time people should say, okay, since you apply for this job, whether you get them by hook or by crook, you now 3, 4, 5 months or so, or maybe not. This is the what we want to know is Duka, did they start pointing out? That is what I'm interested in. That is Tobio. Not that I don't like tribunal, but that is what an average Edo man now wants. Like I mentioned primary school the other time, I think they thought about so many things they didn't do. So that is what people should take up. Let us not focus attention so much on the tribunal to the extent that all this period, there's money coming from Abuja to Edo State. What has it been used for? That is just my own, because it's about funding. what has it been used for? The day Okpewolo was being inaugurated, he didn't tell Edo, I brought so sack of money from my house to come join. Every shishi where they spend na for Edo people from Abuja or from derivation. So what have you used this for? That is my concern. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it. So Black Panther, yeah, if you want to put in one thing before Niger Watch comes, otherwise I think we are done.
Yeah. Now you see, you know why I said sometimes we don't need to really speak, because if we speak on that issue of this tribunal, because we are so immersed in speaking the truth and we don't want to deviate from the truth. We all know the trajectory of this judiciary, because even your own CJN said the judiciary is corrupt. So what kind of a result do you expect from the person that controlled the judiciary itself? She now came out to say it is corrupt, that she needs help, and you are now expecting one glorious angelic person to judge and give you a fantastic result in the judgment. You know, I think most of us we are still in that cloud that something good will come out of this Nigeria, quote and unquote. That means we saying that Nigeria is not yet a country, people don't really believe it. They're just holding it, hanging it as a subject that is irrelevant. They don't really understand it. I pray they understand it at the right time, because where we are going to, people are just going anyhow to think anyhow and expect good result from a country that is in a disarray, in a shambles. There's nothing going to come out that will favor any Nigerian. It is only going to favor their pocket. All of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Niger Watch. Give us a mandate if you still all of now where they Texas. No be afternoon be this or be na midday. Which one? Okay. Now let me invite back Niger Watch. Niger Watch, if you're okay, sorry, Niger. Hey, give us a mandate just in a minute or so, because we almost we don't use up our time.
Okay, thank you very much. I think based on what Black Panther said now about the Chief Justice, right, is an avenue for them to actually shy away and not do the right thing. They themselves know that they are corrupt, but because they don't want to change, that's why she's asking for help. You can't tell me she's probably in her 60s, right? If I'm correct, maybe in her late 50s and then early 60s. And you tell me that kind of person, I don't know what you have to do for your country to get better. Is an avenue for them to continue to swim in their corruption and in their wickedness, because she knows and they know what to do to fix the corruption in the judiciary. Why was she sworn in by the criminal drug baron? So it's just an avenue for them to shy away from their responsibilities. So I will not dance to that song. Let her play on that song. Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, this Nigeria, they get K-leg, according to Obasanjo. Nigeria don't they get K-leg.
Well, person where they corrupt, they cry say corruption, the tiara. Not the madness.
So this thing don't they get K-leg, to be honest with you. Anyway, well, the thing is, what you man go do. That's why I'm saying let attention be on Okpewolo, where that's say every day waiting in take, because money is flowing, you know. Make we not be say this. Money is flowing. All those things where then they complain, how far? Or before tribunal go to do their job. Let it not distract. How far? Where are we? I mean they're interested. That is my interest. Where are we?
If they tell you between this month, the billion where they don't release, we don't know. They come up for office now and I go to hear story again.
Now they thought say because now it matter. That's why I say that primary school where you take data, now where that primary school there now. Thank God now bring them out. So you use them. I mean it's fair. Primary school is for anybody. It can be anybody. Anybody can attend primary school. It doesn't mean that now the Edo people only. Anybody where they. So how far? That is the type of thing I want to make with the here. How far that primary school where you bring is still there like that? I know now. Shebina, you take Yabo Baseki, and everybody say me they leak everywhere, bush. So go clear them, put them in order, paint them. We
As a
gonna
matter,
say yes.
as a matter of fact,
Yeah.
if he wants to shine, this is when
Uh,
he can shine.
that is the thing.
As
You see, because
Sabula is going on, you are still working, and you be asking, but this guy has the case in court now, and he's still doing the work. But because
because
you don't know.
I don't see enough so many things. What we want, because we are human beings, make you do use the more people's money to work for them. That is just my concern.
You
Whether
see,
we use the people's money to provide social services. Now you don't need to because the child of a poor man, if you attend good school, now him be the thing in gain. He go the hospital, bump him free of charge. Now the thing where you get. You no need to come
no.
to government house eat with you. That is what they
Oga
talk.
CM,
Yes.
you see, this Okpebolo is so.
Mhm.
We know say you no be BSc holder or one thing.
No, you get
This guy,
you get BSc for University of Abuja. Now so Fakima.
you see, and this man, something is telling me, he's going to win the heart of the Edolite.
Make you do work.
If he's allowed, if the court, if the judgment go in his favor. And two, if this man actually enter.
Oshomole leave him. You take go say make Oshomole
No.
let
Oshomole go let him. Oshomole no be that kind thief, bogus thief like that. Where they still don't be that kind bogus thief. You know what I mean by bogus thief?
But thief,
He must
thief.
show,
Which
he
one
must
be
do
bogus?
thief is still, you know, understand what I talk now. Not be Babangida level. You see, this if Aswe enter, Aswe go start with paper, English. Time go to go. I know, you know go change.
No, you know me. Okpewolo nko where they there? Where no where
Okpebolo he has started doing what for 8 years an educated man with a bachelor's and a master's could not do in terms of developmental project in a virgin land like Edo State. So what criteria can we use now to judge them, the twin brothers?
See, listen. Made them whoever, made them they show. You know, I know they like to talk. This tribunal make you. Made them they carry their job. We want to see. We want to see.
You know why? You know why they talk like this? You know why they talk like this? Let me tell you one thing. Why they talk like this? Because one, you know, go school. Two, the thing where Edo people don't they talk they want. They don't capture them. These guys might take advantage of us and try do 30%, which the former governor did not do. And that will win the heart of the dollar. And that was what we were preaching for the last government to do. But they did not listen to us.
30% too small now for a state like Edo. Remember, Edo man.
You know, Happy say give me 30%. These Nigerian politicians.
Remember, Edo man, Naim be the head of civil service in Abia State. Number one civil servant in Abia.
He's not a politician now. That one not a politician now.
But no. I'm just trying to tell you that potential day. That where that man come from, he go think say don't go get it. That's why they talk. So manpower no go be problem for Edo. But now what you na take and do? Nine people, nine be our interest. In Anambra,
we get problem for Edo State too.
In Anambra State, the person where Soludo trust to be press secretary to him. Edo man, Chris Aburimen. I'm telling you, I don't talk him before. Abia getting own head of the civil service. Imagine any civil servant in Abia goes through him. So it's not a smart and Edo State. So it go show, and I go show, then go show.
I hope all the Edo like they hear what they talk.
Why not? Yeah, but that is true. I'm not making it up. It's a fact.
So not say tomorrow when they talk now, they say, we are tribalistic, we are this, we are that. Now they hear what you see and they talk so.
No, it's true. That
now I don't man, I the head civil service. Now I don't man, I be press secretary. Now they hear.
It's true. Yes, now. I mean, I mentioned their name. People can find out. You know, like if Alexoti now, whatever in they do, in engine room, the civil service, anything where they reach for cabinet commissioners to implement and civil servants, and who is the head of the civil service? Now, Edo man, you go call him.
So at that point, what is needed is the brain, not the tribe now. It looks beyond tribe.
Simple. That is it.
No. Why I'm trying to say it is that so that Edo, where the man come from, I know say talent go there. That is what I'm saying. That is the why I'm highlighting talent. That talent day. So it is not for them. Nobody go tell me. So Edo has no need to fail. Oh. That is my own. If una go sport something, reach Abia, you go there become number one.
Okay, that means we'll go carry Abia man, make all the press secretary or
No. What I'm trying to say.
That's what he's saying here. That's what he's saying.
What I'm saying.
No. I'm just making a jest. Not be saying attack with TikTok.
No, we don't go release all those ones. So you know, say that myself don't become. No. You should know by
We
now.
need Edo State need help. If I don't even know what they go on. Agbero not too much for Edo State where they don't enter power. They don't go give intellectuals enter.
That's what they want
Edo State no need help. Black Panther. With the Edo State.
If you see Agbero waiting for politics.
Look, man. What the Edo State need now for them, now for the people to realize that everything they look for is there within their reach. The leaders, Edo get intellectuals everywhere. They are everywhere. If they can bring them back and create a conducive environment for them to work. Look, I don't have done it before. So maybe we know they try to
Mama. Understand, Madam Padisha. Understand generational shift. Understand it very well.
Allow to enter.
They don't go allow intellectual enter.
We are not left behind. Black Panther.
Not really intellectual, but the person
we are not left behind.
Because intellectual don't fail them now. You know they hear the slogan.
But we are not, even despite the fact we are not left behind. Edo is not left behind.
You will still say Black Panther. The essence of saying it is that I want so that if they day, and this is why I'm saying it, if Edo day, then go say, now one of us, now in they hate civil service for Abia. Why should I? You know, that type of thing is like a challenge. That's just the way I want people to understand it. You go say, if we can export one of us, you go Abia, come tops. Can they handle their civil service? Although that one not go come back to it. We know that one don't settle. So yeah, that one we don't. That one don't adopt for Abia.
It's not too far. It's not too far. Now this is it, Alex on this platform. Alex, what do you think about Alex? Just put Alex in the governor office and allow him to run policies. Do you think he will fail?
You know, say
who go agree?
Wait.
Okay, talk reality. No, they talk story.
No, you know the thing about this is that unless they're young, those buccaneers where don't they see?
Now you they talk, now you they talk this correct thing. Yeah, people don't know what they happen.
Now they tell you all those buccaneers go they scenes with the I1 Jeep. Now let's so anyway, the thing is that the bottom line of what I'm saying is that when they looked at them, they're proud, saying now one of us they in charge of Abia. Therefore, our home here because it's to me now. I'm so proud of that because it means that merit can work. If you can do something, do it. Okay, there's no which means now if you give Alexoti credit, you go to give a head of civil service a domain credit. Yes. Because now they help and implement the policy where people then they do ministry of this, then they construct bus stop, they do all this. That man now be the top civil servant, now be the head of the civil service. Now they head and Fabia and they like so to go.
You see, say as I don't stay there, so as I don't stay as a big so where you talk English now the street. I don't say no get one bus stop where you get canopy.
Then go do them.
Since when they don't burn me where they inside those states, I never see bus stop where they put canopy. Canopy for those states.
I just give an example, but anyway, you got the importance of they got the.
Now they tell me say everybody want to claim, I'm a patriotic citizen. Talk the truth. Moku know what to be a problem. Solve them.
Mr. Blampata, you see what you just said now, right? And you said something again. You said this man did not go to school, right? But you see what he did now. He started the flyover, which is an history to Edo State. There is no flyover in the whole Edo State, but if you finish that flyover, it's a history.
That is
And
part
you
of
said
what I'm
that
telling you.
and you said that Edo State don't have bus stop. Imagine.
Abdul Malik,
But
no
the person
let
that did not go school.
Now only name we know.
I understand you.
Samara Goroti. You not get
But
one
the person
canopy.
Person that did not go school, he started the flyover.
Point of correction, Abdul Malik. No let Kazim Afegbu hear her, because now from what I thought he say Okwe attended University of Abuja with a bachelor's degree in business administration in Tokam.
It's not me said it. Somebody said it on the panel here before I refer. Understand?
So make we put disclaimer. I don't want them to sue Niger what say when I say we no go school. Kazim Afegbu talk say in go school. So bachelor's is no. So but if you know they demonstrate that one another thing, because some people they carry certificate. Me I no know. But as for school, maybe then they there for University of Abuja say graduate. But now you know all those things. But you know all these things.
Funny man, it's a bit young person.
Dr. CM. You see when I talk about bus stop now, everybody silence. Everybody silence.
Actually, imagine there's no bus stop. There's no ring road. Akpakpava, Sakomba Road, or Sakomba as this one is to call Sakomba Road. That's it. Ekama Road. You say okay, Ubawa Junction, Uwelu Market. That's how we don't. That is the work of the local government chairman. That is the work of the local. None of them are innovative. None of them. Even none of them so far are innovative. To even put a bus stop with a stop sign to say this is Uwelu Junction. Spare parts junction.
I've been done. They mean to tell you this. You know, you will go do you service for Abia. If to say you agree, remain. Stay for Abia. By now, maybe now you and the
Dr. CM,
the whole of East.
There's a history to that. I will say that issue one day. There's a history to that of me being in Abia State to serve. There's a history. That's why I served there and why I had to leave. There's a history.
Madarita, let me say something. You see this thing I just talk now about bus stop. I don't think and see so. I think say somebody one of the politicians go bring that out.
Tomorrow they'll start making bus
They go use this is what I thought so they go start to build that. This is what I thought so they go soon start to build that. Do you know that in the East, 15 years ago, when I went to the East get canopy bus stop where they put roof. Don't exist things for them. And those states no get. Tell me all the governors where they don't go school, where they know good thing. They never even think about that.
Right now,
they never even think about that one.
All these things they believe before. No innovation.
No day. Now name day. Which one is not
be day.
Where is for day? Where is day? Where is day?
Are you there for everywhere for Benin before? The only bus stop that is for everywhere for Benin is day. The only bus stop that
Mama, I don't have mama this question before.
It's only inside then you will see a bus stop. You will not see a bus stop before. Where, ma? Where?
Tell me the bus stop. Tell me the bus stop. Tell me the bus stop now.
That is a park.
Yes, now market. Look, we get buses before when they do.
Madam, Madam Patricia, that is a park.
All the bus stop they get this thing before they get bus stop. Maybe we know the talk. Maybe we know the.
I have never seen a bus stop. I've only seen parks.
You not see now. You not village now.
I'm talking about my time.
Maybe that time where no na day they use bamboo do am.
You not there now. I say it be day. I'm not telling you say day. I say it be day.
When una day, we never born us that time now. Na bamboo they use do am.
It be day before that is past tense. It's a past tense now.
Anyway, the thing is that so far they generate interest. This is the type of thing I like because of the interest, which means everybody wants something to be good. That is just my own. No matter who do them, everybody wants something to be good. That is interest. Nobody say you don't value them. Something as too big or but for it to generate interest, it means that people want. So that is what we want. That just gladdens my heart. Everybody wants everything to be good. That is just the thing. So that spirit, since they listen to us, you never know, they may just take it as an urban regeneration or rural.
You know, say don't tell where you don't go Benin last. See, when I come up, what make me vex come for Benin? You see,
we just dey deceive ourselves. Me, I no sabi paint blue, white o. I go see am na for my own state to become better than Lagos. Now they speak. I go take all the shame, even when they call our sisters say they be prostitute. I stand for them. Nowhere will not get prostitute. This one when me they talk so, let me tell you one thing. Edo State no get one bus stop built by government.
Maybe it don't fall.
Never been in the policy.
Like when Patricia was saying, maybe okay. What of that time when they get bend their line? You know, get where you go, they stop all this.
Now those things now in the talk, oh, not be. Now those one in the talk, those one not be bus stop now. Those one are pack.
If it day that this useless ones now when it comes.
Father Patricia, now pack be those one pack. Not be bus stop.
Pack, not be pack, now bus
stop. Bobizua own. This one for you. All those ones. Now you call bus stop.
Which day of Bizua come?
Okay, let me ask like this.
Just yesterday now.
Patricia, Asoro Junction. Okay, you said it was there before. Perhaps maybe in the 80s or 60s or 70s they had parks. Now,
in the 50s, which one is 70s?
Shared everything.
Now, I'm just saying that's what I'm giving you. A junction like Asoro Junction. Now, wait, madam. Asoro Junction, Nekema Road, a popular one. There has never been a park there.
We're not talking about park. We're talking about bus stop.
I'm just giving you an example. There has never. Because I don't know the park that you're talking about. I have not. Because I have never. Sorry, I've never seen a bus stop. I'm talking about bus stop. I have never seen a bus stop. Never.
That's why I'm telling you that it is your era that there was no bus stops. But in my time.
Okay. Madam Rita, let me tell Madam Patricia. Madam Rita,
there was bus stop.
Madam Patricia, make I ask you one question.
You will stay inside, wait for the bus to come. Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask you one question. Madam Patricia, you hear me? Make you be witness. Madam Patricia, what did they call upper in the 80s?
If you know now, maybe.
You say what did they call waiting?
Upper.
Yes, what will be the nickname of upper?
What do you mean? Nasabobana.
The popular name, the nickname when they give upper.
Ogba.
Upper, is it Morocco you're talking about?
Listen, this one, me and you not mate.
Yeah, Morocco. Why they give them Morocco?
No way you give up with that now.
No, I they go somewhere.
Sapoba, no Sapoba, na me and no. I don't know what the name was.
Madam Patricia.
Yeah.
They go somewhere. Not be that one. They go somewhere.
Before them, may we leave all this thing. You go like maybe
Madam Patricia. I dey go somewhere. I know they tell. I don't want.
You talk and just look.
I dey go somewhere. Not be say I want demean you. No, I don't want demean you. No, Madam Patricia.
Keep your distance. I don't follow you talk again.
No. You don't know where they go now. Not be that one I want talk.
I don't want.
Dr. CM.
You can go about too much now.
Yes, Black Panther. Yes.
You see, yes. You see what I'm saying now. You see, Upper was cut off of development and even people to side to go there. It was so difficult for more than 8 years. The road, water. If rain just fall like this, forget. Just say goodbye. And Upper is not. It's just like you can trek from Upper to Ring Road. Oh, if they trek, you can trek it. Now they cut that water, cut off Upper for solid 8 years. No government did anything pertaining it. Not to talk or say one put bus. What in the bus stop? Oh, we no even get road.
Okay. Anyway, the thing is that is the spirit where everybody take discuss and I like, because it means we are dead serious. We really want something to change anywhere. That just my takeaway from this. It's true. since they listen to us, if they do, I mean, why not? If they feel, make we they set agenda for anybody with all of them, I like it. You come here, you say, look, do this, do this, do this. You don't need to hate any governor, any love any governor. That's why I'm particular about that primary school. We will take make mouth. I say, look at it now. Where that primary school? I wish it's something they will show and I say you were talking about Obaseki, you didn't do it. Now look at 3 months, 4 months in office, nothing. They still like that. So how far? Now that one, na be the benefit. I don't care. But as for every other thing, it is. I don't regard the Ado as a, but no, Ado is a very formidable. If you people can, you know what you mean? I was in a one platform we are talking about. I tell the guy, say, look at that Abia. Really, so they do. You know, the head of the civil service, Edo man. He said, "Na true. They don't hear that thing," and they were gladdened. Say yes. So it's important. It's important. Where it come from. Edo
You
should they
see,
should
Dr. CN,
it's important,
Dr.
yeah.
CN,
Yeah.
Brother CN, I just throw in this card. I get more than 20 cards where I go throw in for this governor. Very simple things. And when I will start to throw them, people go to shock. If any governor enter, he get wetin I go talk. All of them no notice am for Edo State. They never notice am. Where it's supposed to dey, but e no dey at all in a modern life.
Do you know?
We still dey for colonial era for that Edo State.
Do you know? Because do you know? I wish something like any god. No, I'm not trying to be prescriptive. Any government official, let them come. We don't bite. Era of campaign don't go. Say this is what we. This is not a case of because if we say tell us what we do, then go rob us. Say this is what we need. How far can it be done? Let it just because it's a developmental discussion. It doesn't. They don't need to. Yes, yes, it's true because exactly. Can it be done? If it can be done, why? Let us know whether maybe it's too expensive based on the monthly remittance or whatever. Or this thing, yes, if we start at 9, it will take like this. You see, because let them not see it as if we dare guy will be opposition. No, 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 no. No, we are not. What we want is this is what we need to be done. I wish everything could be done overnight. They will say no, okay, this so that they will know. Say, come, tell us, but don't lie. Don't tell us lie. You. It's better you say, look,
Dr.
this thing.
CN,
Yes.
Dr. CN, this thing where we talk here today, this thing where I talk here today, it don't form erosion for Benin. This thing where I talk today, that bus stop where I talk so, it don't form error. You know volcano. You go see now. You go zoom the year around. This bus stop where nobody think, where nobody don't think, never come there face set. I just bring her out now. Oh, you see now, go look comment section.
You know,
Don't say wait for see bus stop. More waiting.
You know, Black Panther. You know, we are handicapped. Assuming during this campaign that somebody from APC will come campaign for Pewolo. If to say now, we go say, okay, Don Pedro, show you we are campaigning, come or you invite. Otherwise, they should have somebody should come. That is the way we do it. Say, this is what we want. This is what we want. This is it. Tell us. Let them just know. It doesn't mean it's not. If in fact they will even like it that we are even discussing. Say, tell us what we've done or what is the handicap or this. That just because it's no nobody is interested. They don't attack you. We don't gain anything from it. Do it. That's all. We see it other places. Do it. That's what people are saying. And that is what most of them may not know. They may think that all those bringing people to come and be hyping something. He don't do this. He carry 2 flags. All those ones. It doesn't. I don't see it as anything. They travel with 10 flags. He come down. All those ones.
All those ones are politics.
No. I don't. You still.
Dr. CN, did you remember when I talked about pipe-borne water for Edo State?
Yes.
Do you know that in Nigerian, look, wait, hold on. When I talked about pipe-borne water in Edo State, do you know that Nigerian Edo State politicians, I'm particularizing now, they know they even get that one for their, they don't know say that idea there at all. When I talk, I know it cause problem for you. One of them said, what do Edo State need pipe-borne water? We get borehole. You remember say with the very people for our house.
See, you know,
this dig borehole.
You know, they say, let's make it simple. when you what they call them, when you do borehole and you come out water, that one is still water for drinking. But when that water don't pass through pipe, maybe in the pipe borne, it don't become pipe borne. So maybe you go one area, maybe let's say for in a city like Bini, you take a maybe out one of their skit. Do and there, then the moment you reticulate it, every home done every street, it pass. Maybe you put one for street outside for one junction, then still they put them for homes. You don't the pipe bomb now. Waiting to remember, not be pipe bomb. You don't the pipe bomb. The water comes from the water wall.
They know they think that one. The way you
That's
think
all.
now, they know they think
No,
like that too.
because to me that is the all this grammar pipe bomb. Pipe, now it be pipe bomb. You drink okay, Black Panther.
You see,
Black Panther, if you do borehole for your house, now you take pipe, call it circulate them to the entire town. Then go use it.
that one has self governance. You see, Oga CM. You see the reason why they talk on all these basic necessity of life that you need, so that people can energize the civil society, and it can make people develop on their own. If it's not provided, you see criminality everywhere. That is why look at see when I talked about pipe-borne water, that is another old mine. Government can make billions of naira, and a governor in his right senses in Enugu State woke up and saw reason to eat, and that is generating billions for the Enugu people now. Secondly, he thought as much as possible. Look at the Eastern Bloc and look at the Middle Belt. There is no factory that produces bitumen, that processes bitumen for road construction. Now, the entire East, the Middle Belt, we now go to Enugu State to purchase at a cheaper rate and do their road. You can see how a governor thinks. When we're talking about $330 billion that is forecasting that his state will be making in future per year, he wasn't joking.
It's true.
The man that thinks. So go and look at the road in Enugu State. Go and look at the road, development for road. Even enter street. Go look what that man they do now.
It's true. No,
because he has asphalt factory.
You do no.
How much is it to produce an asphalt factory in Edo State? Tell me how much. How much?
You know, like this issue of pipe bomb, where we they talk, because when we talk, that's why I say come back to it. When you say pipe bomb, people go they think that grammar. No, just if you can do borehole somewhere, treat it, reticulate it everywhere in the city, or it don't become pipe bomb. Then get a water works. If there is anything happening, you put meter to the give. That is pipe bomb. People go their house, enter their distance. Any landlord will build house now, go take them from the nearest street. You go bring and come your distance. Tell water works, then they bill you. That's all. That be pipe bomb. That was how it did for cities now. Now because they know they show attention. Because drinking all the, you go even bring lessen this idea of some waterborne diseases where you know where it from come. So that nobody say when rain fall, you go the fear say if it enter the water where when they drink. No, because this one has been treated, is go through the pipe, sealed. So that is the thing. If they know, so all those things is not rocket science. How much will it even cost? How much will all
No. Even the pipe-borne water that Enugu State is building. Do you know that Enugu State only provided the manpower and I think about 20%? It was in conjunction with an European body. European body that came.
Do you know? Let me tell you
something. And finance the project.
Water
we don't have Edo State.
Water day Enugu before, but they discovered that some people, I don't know how they Nigeria like to sabotage the pipe from the water wall. I don't know, say what thing they go put at the thing block. So water no they run again. Everywhere for Enugu, the most lucrative business na tanker. To take tanker to they sell water. They said
There's sabotage now. There's
sabotage and Enugu na old city now. Before you know, and the man say, okay, you have to remove all those pipes, then go lay a new one to just like by the side. The one where they go come out and
we get them too for Edo State now. They sabotage and too for Edo State. We get water bog now. That's why that dam did for Edo State.
So
that time we get
the governor should resuscitate it. It's a simple thing. All these things. I mean, Bermuda do all this now, even so. You
do what they talk so now do am. We get that little dam where we say water they flow where they want turn to River Niger so we get them, but they refuse to consistently power that water that pipe to every home in Benin.
That is
digging borehole and they forget say our culture they affect us. We put our people down there and we drink water from that down again.
Oh, okay. Oh, Niger Watch, don't leave us. We'll talk for over 1 hour. Niger Watch, you try. I've been thinking say our time never reach so that we go take some put for bank against another day. So
thank you.
Dr. CN.
All right.
CN.
All right.
You two of you
All right.
take all the work.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. I deliberately just have to leave it. I was enjoying the conversation. Thank you, Gassiem. I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you right there on the panel. Thank you so much, Black Panther, my brother. Thank you, Mother Rita, Mother Patricia, God bless you, man. Thank you, Gashmizi, for coming in. Thank you, Abdul Malik, and give us a mandate was with us, and many others. I appreciate you all, my people. Those of you that supported the channel today, and Gabriel, Pegmodi, Didi, Anthony, George Blueshell, God, thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful. We didn't receive any call today. The only missed call that I got was from Law of God is my strength, but it wasn't convenient at that time. I've assigned the broadcast, the platform already for August CM at that time. But tomorrow is another day. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much for your time. Our people right there in the comment section started with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you, Amaka E, Eva Line, Patience Demodia. Thank you, Ijidima. Thank you very much, Jajale. See Rosie Ayosh. Thank you, my people. Peter Victor. Thank you, Tony Africa. Mother Iris Finest. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for all that you do. Thank you, Julius, Adama, and many others that joined us today. Guys, before you leave, do your part by pressing on the like button. Help us to copy the link I take with you to your other platforms where you belong. We are here talking about the things that's affecting us in our country, that is affecting you and I. We can't shy away from it. So let's join here together to speak truth to power. Regardless of whoever that is involved, always say it how it is. Sometimes you make people upset. Sometimes you also make them happy. But just say it how it is and stand for the truth. Although we are not perfect as a human being, but let's always stand for what is right. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much for all that you do. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed, by God's grace, 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, so that we can continue from where we stop. Guys, take care and have a good night. Bye for now.
Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé o. Bọ́rọ̀ mi rò, gbèjà mi jà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Bọ́rọ̀ mi rò, gbèjà mi jà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé.